Yep. So for any players who are still in the lobby, you can head over to the tables to watch the tables. Or alternative, we are actually going to cast
Take one.
啊，noising，
哇，really got nourishing？
真的这是没有假的。
You check. Not good. 7。哎呀，GG 啦。
我整个 skirmish 今天的整天啊，你是第一个中的，没有打过。
哎，Block 3 take 4。Any reaction?
No reaction 的话 ，farmer 我老
Okay.
笑咩
15。
15啊，
I
对了，I ask 呢？
before you Arsenal, I see you 18。
哪里有 feel？No feel 啊。
You got 5, you got 6 cards, bro. You okay or not? draw 2.
摆
Okay.
啊，
Wow. Confirm lose already. Yeah, confirm. GG guys. Unique 1. Oh, damn bad, damn bad. Peach Fig Flag.
红的啊。然后你信我咯
Deck tap.
，2
So
看
bad.
看，
Think you got it. Oh, start like that sure lose one.
block，big fat block 3 block 3咯，take one，
Founding Gale.
6 and also no good leh，
Sure, no, you got 5 cards, my friend.
你不知道，5 or 6， 给他 block 5，
Take 1, down to 18. Pass.
unit 2， flying kick， see how many red already， 到了 tempo 5 hit go again on card hand，
Block 1, any reaction?
go ahead，
Sing, roll,
trigger，
trigger. Yep. Okay.
okay and pass，
Wah,
see how many red，
heng ah. Heng ah.
heng no
Unique
I also
2,
think heng
Peach
yeah
Blue, Korachi.
take one,
CNC.
C and 7 thinking ah.
Wow.
Think ah.
Confirm the hang of Palmer on this guy.
买小小
Yeah, don't want Palmer.
block 7 ah.
Is that life for life ah?
Life for life, life for them funding here and must.
Okay, Arsenal.
Unit 3. Is big fat blue. Tony! For Arsenal. 6. 6 or 7. If you don't block with 2 hand, it's a 7.
Wow. Confirm this guy got a fucking Palmer. Yeah. Very hard.
No racing 你都没有爬过来，那个爬个farmer 嘛啦。
8 lor.
Okay lor, remove Tunic, then Farmer.
Yeah, so 10 right? Yellow flick flag.
Okay, let's go. Too obvious, is it?
Of course. Kodashi. Also not. It was still good for you lah. Throw my mask.
One card hand.
Yup.
What was skill?
2.
Take 2.
Alright.
Tunic, last resource, Fei
nothing
Mao
goes on.
Tui.
Yes.
Alright, so
Say
for those
Mao
who's
Gui
online
Qi
watching
Wen.
us on the Facebook, do comment and see, so that we can so that we know that you're
I help you
hearing
lah.
our stream.
Hi guys, welcome everybody to Fyendal Hobby. This is their Facebook page. If you guys have spent time to hang out with us and check out the other box break, today we're gonna be doing
Take 2.
Skirmish. So
It-
you want to get some good
Pass,
commentary,
pass,
with
to
people
you.
that you are unfamiliar of. Probably only more familiar of Dennis and
You
less
eat one
familiar of me.
counter.
But
If
today we're on the live on the Facebook, so you can check out the stream.
One card in hand. Ah.
If you do hear our commentary and you have any comments, feedback, you feel like our commentary is too soft or the Discord is too loud, let
Big
us
one,
know
oh.
in the comment section so
70.
that we can solve it because we're
Push the
doing
point
this
7.
on the fly. So
Oh.
let's do a quick intro lah before we kick off with the stream. So hi guys, my name is Mo. I've been playing for about
No more
nearly
cards,
2
right?
months so far.
No card hand.
Right,
And
so-
my partner in crime today is
Okay, so my name is Dennis. I've been playing Blitz since 2 months ago.
Oh, 6, take
during
1.
the first skirmish. That's where I picked up my first Blitz deck.
Big one.
So yeah, so those who are watching on Fyendal Hobby, don't forget that we're on a 1 minute stream delay,
Volati.
for main reasons, and of course it'll take a bit of time for us to update some of the kills. So I think Rasta's at 12
Block. Razor.
and Gerald's at 16.
Life for life.
Wow, so far so good, man. Is it the other way? No, right?
So
Yang
That's
Zun,
correct, correct.
you rate
Rasta
flick
at
flag.
12 and Gerald's at 16.
看这题咯，靠你了 ，OK，
Okay, so it's been
看多外国人
pretty
，OK， Unit
friendly
2，
IRA so far, like both not really going aggressive. Some good cards like Razor Reflex has been used.
没有玩玩
Life for life coming
我
from
我
Gerald.
这题哦，cannot make it，
But with that life difference, who do you feel is gonna be taking a good position in this game?
And actually, I think or if you do look at both equipments, both of them actually have lost their mass of momentum, which is actually a key card during this matchup.
That's true. That's true. If once that is gone, I'll be pretty happy to
Physical life
know
one,
that
quality
I'm
one.
not afraid of the 3 hits, to draw a card. So
没有够 again
that's what's really important.
知道？
Yeah.
跟你讲，
Although most of the time they will still block the second hit because it
Like
for-
deals
yeah.
2 damage.
for 4.
因为他每次打到你了，我的手啊是这样子，来，
So yeah, so I think guys, if you guys wondered,
One,
what's happening
Kodachi for
today
one,
is
啊
Fyendal
不然那
Hobby
个人就还可以手 ten 啊，
organized by Dennis and also the guys at Agora.
Angry sia. Take one
老
lor.
师在讲废话你，给他们手，
Ooh,
Tunic 2.
very friendly, these two. Like,
Yeah, they are
seems
very
like they're having
close to
fun with each other, still like laugh, And the best thing is these guys are in top 8. Gerald has always consistently made top 8 this season of Skirmish.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, I think even before this season, during the first season, he has
Yang
actually
mana?
consistently played with the skirmishers and
That one.
actually have finished quite well.
Oh, not bad. Some more, our dear friend, our Facebook also has subtitles somehow. That's pretty cool. At least people can read it and whatnot. So that's nice. So I think anybody who's still on the Facebook, do let us know in the comment section below how do you guys feel. And that's 11 from Rasta. I mean, like personally, I spoke to Rasta on how he played his deck,
Oren.
and his deck has a good balance between defensive cards and offensive cards.
Definitely. I think for Ira is usually a fairly defensive deck with all the flick flags that
Block
can
Lincoln.
block the first attack and the second attack with any combo cards. You can block for 5, which is a
Damn lah.
great deal.
嗯，
Rounding deal.
Ooh. Torrent a tempo for 5 and then he snap dragon to come in for another pounding gale for 5.
5.
Ooh.
Yep. So at this present moment, Gerald definitely seems to be at
Block
a
two.
certain advantage with a higher life
Breakdown.
total,
So you take 4?
and with the
You
pounding
three,
gale,
take one.
he's pushing more damage against
Take 4
Rasta.
then
Yeah.
take 1 ah.
True,
Ten.
true,
So
true.
yeah,
So-
10. Okay. Arsenal.
Wow, wow, painful,
You need 3,
But-
9 pass.
Yep. And with that, Gerald has actually used up all cards from Rasta, so he has to actually
Oh, do you need
waste his
3?
turn or
Mm.
do nothing on his turn just in order to draw back all 4 cards. Yep. And now it's back to Gerald's offensive. And from what we see, he pitches a blue, which would probably spell a Kodachi, first Kodachi, and I'm
Kodachi.
not too sure. I don't.
Take 1.
Okay, I think he's going for the second Kodachi. Let's see.
No block.
Right.
Oh, he's going for
E-strike.
E-strike
Ooh, E-strike for
for
what,
8. Yeah.
Ouch.
Which means that I think he probably has a Razor Reflex in hand.
Yikes, scary, scary.
Yep.
Very scary.
And
He chose the 7 damage, right?
yes, he chose the plus 2.
Razor ah.
An additional one from the Ira, so it comes in for
Block 9
8.
ah.
And
Not what?
9, 9.
Rasta blocks for 9.
Wait on,
I
Razor.
think he may have a defense reaction.
So I take
11. So you take 2.
2.
7.
Oh,
Yeah, he was aiming for the
Yeah,
razor for the
Kodachi for
go
one.
again. He
Take one.
still got no more resource, I guess.
Okay, pass.
yep. I think part of the reason why Rasta didn't want to
Swing
block
Razor, quality 1.
for additional damage is because that he wants to swing back against Gerald so that he can actually still be in this game.
Try to swing back the advantage to you, but if you just keep throwing cards, you're probably
card
on,
Arsenal,
on the
right?
back paddle of the game.
Yeah. Alright, so Gerald's thinking, should he block or should he not? And I think he will most probably eat that 1 damage. And I think the second
114.
attack might be a CNC.
CNC 7.
Yeah,
Nice.
What you roll this one?
it is a CNC.
Well played, well played.
Wow.
From Rasta.
Nice. 7 damage CNC. No defense reactions. No sink below. No flick flag. Only can block.
很难手而已
Only can block with
很难
normal
手
cards, with
But-
defense 3 usually. And definitely at this juncture, Gerald definitely wouldn't use his tunic to block the additional 1 damage.
Of
So
course.
he will probably be using up 3 cards.
Agree. This could be the turn that Rasta's been waiting for, coming in with a 7, forcing Gerald to actually throw more cards, endangering his arsenal right there. Who knows
think
what could
Sundown.
be in the arsenal right now.
Okay, and so
Yep, and yes, as was
Fix-
mentioned,
fix
he's
that, Kodachi.
actually blocked 9 using 3 cards from his hand, so Rasta probably now has a better play
Take one.
against Gerald now.
Alright, so
Break. Kodachi.
good achieve for 2 again. Down to 5 health for our dear Rasta.
Queen Dance ah.
Okay.
Ooh, Crane Dance to block off the 2. Okay, keeps him in the game. Only 1 card spent.
It's Rising Knee
Out
Trap,
of-
quality 1.
Oh, Rasta's time to come back, man. Is this gonna be the comeback dream?
Take 1. 13.
Quality 2.
So it's 13 now,
Alright.
and Gerald might block with Flick Flag.
Flag.
And
Ooh, Flick
looks
Flag.
like a
Buster
blue Flick
Fist
Flag.
too.
Okay,
Fluster Fist for I
For
guess it's
2.
2.
yep, so he's trying to sneak in 2 additional damage,
Sneaky, sneaky.
which Gerald probably wouldn't block if he has any
一张
cards.
手牌啊
哪一张手？
In translation, 一张手牌, 1 card in hand. For our non-Chinese speaking friends, this is a very Chinese-based matchup.
Yeah,
Take-
definitely.
Taking.
As
Then you
long as
have.
they see each other, they will speak Chinese all the way.
Yeah.
So sorry for the friends who don't really understand Mandarin.
So I take 3 ah.
嗯
Not
，OK，
10.
Arsenal 1。
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, alright.
Alright, so now it's back to Gerald's
one.
offensive.
Mhm.
And it will be the usual Kodachi.
Okay, rushing River Blue. Ooh, oh, I don't know, man. This looks like a huge turn for Gerald. He needs to kind of spin it back.
Well, I think if Rasta has a flick flag or so, he could probably swing it
Yeah.
closer.
True.
Yeah, but Gerald probably has an awkward hand.
He strike for 5 go again.
Oh, what? He strike for 5 go again.
5 go again。
Yep, of which Rasta will have
都
to
想
block
儿子
with
是
two
个
cards.
CNC。
Oh,
Big flag.
this is so scary.
Block 2 啊，take 3。
Take 3.
Alright, so
okay.
he's
Down
taking
to
3 down to
2.
2, which means that he will probably
Pitch
pitch and
Kodachi
stick
2.
in for Kodachis, and forcing Rasta to use up
Siju.
combo card. Oh, and it's a timely Siju that
Then
brings his
take 2
life up to
See you,
8.
see you, then take 2。
Then
Then
taking
down to
2.
3. Okay.
对啊，3。
Ooh,
Kodachi.
Kodachi for 2. Okay.
Take 1。
It's going wide.
Torrent.
Torrent of Temple for 5. Oof.
Oops. Oh.
Block 5 center， block 5。
Oh,
It's
哦，
still
你就好了，有
surviving.
时就不然你不可能这样顶的。
对啊，
that was the
能做吗？我也不知
that
道。
was the right way to call it, you know.
What I can do? I also don't know. E strike 啊，7啊。
Return the favor with an E strike.
I think with this attack, Gerald, if he has a fairly average hand, he will probably take that 7 and attack back.
It's just that, is that just a straight E strike?
Yep, it's just a straight E strike for
Wow.
7 with no cards in hand, no cards in arsenal. So
Squeeze.
if Gerald blocks with any cards, means that he doesn't really need the card for that turn.
Okay, let's take a
你
look
这
at
张
the
CNC 出来啊！
equipment they have.
Yep, so the equipments left for Rasta is the legs,
So
Snapdragon Scalers, and Fyendal
It
Spring
looks
Tunic.
like a 3
done.
tick on the tunic, right?
Yes, it is a 3 tick from
Wow.
Tunic,
Then
but
block
there's
3
no,
take 4 down to
no
6.
arsenal and no cards in hand.
Secret skill. Oh, it's. I like Rasta's board more than
Pitch Kodachi.
Gerald's right now.
Why? Why do you say that?
I mean,
What?
you can easily surprise him. You just need like one good blow,
Oh,
and you just need 2
yo.
cards to
那么不
really like
巧了啊
push Gerald down to maybe 1 L.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take the
Yep,
tunic.
so he's taking the tunic of Rasta. That gives the additional 1 resource point. And Rasta definitely has to block with 2 cards.
Yeah, he does. 7. So the tunic's gonna go, and then he needs
Block
to
7.
block 2
Yeah,
cards for
CNC,
6.
okay.
Oh,
So
he brings
blocking
out
with
the
a
CNC and the
CNC
tunic.
and
Yikes, crikey. We're down
So we
to
just say got you one.
Russell's down to 1. Gerald's
没有
still at
arsenal 啊
six.
why you force the block？
笑啊，我声音斜呀呀。
哦，
So
对哦
for
对
those who
哦
are
，sorry，
unsure, Gerald asked Rasta why is he blocking for 7?
I'll take 1 down
Then
to 5.
Rasta actually mentioned that
32.
he's actually left at 1, so he has to block everything. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 to 5. You know, secret Snapdragon right there.
Take 2 down to 3.
Oh, down to
Yeah.
3.
That's
That's
another one.
Razor Reflex. That's down to
Okay.
3.
Nice. 1
So-
to
Tunic 3.
With this, will Gerald get a 4 attack hand?
你
to
几
seal the
张
game.
red flick flag 跟 Sing Below 出来啊？
Oh,
一张蓝的，
oh, this is gonna be really rough on our
一
deck.
张红的，一张黄的，
黄的。
1 to
一张黄
3.
的，两张，一张
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Counting, thank you.
okay. So calculating the flick flex.
You have to see whether what combination of attacks he should put in.
Oop,
So he's
Kodachi
going for
one.
the usual Kodachi for 1. And probably a 5 attack on the second
Okay.
attack. Oh,
Nice.
with this flick flag, he'll probably push in the Kodachi.
Ooh, what color
so
flick
that
flag is that?
Oh, it's a blue one.
Ooh, 2 damage. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
pretty
he's
nice.
pushing in the Kodachi.
Okay, he blocked with a
Big
flying
tap.
kick.
Oh, it's definitely game for.
for Arsenal.
Oh, okay. I might be wrong. Yeah, it's still surviving. He's still
What
surviving.
a surprise flick flag from Arsenal.
Peach 一个红的 tunic nourishing 6.
Oh, Restoration 6 and takes up every card from Rasta.
Okay.
Full block. Rasta is still alive.
没有机会了。1, 2, 3, 4.
Draw back to 4, and that's it. Rasta's turn.
Yep, and now it's back to Gerald's turn.
Okay, tunic.
And with that, he will be
哎呦
doing the usual
机会了。
Kodachi,
Oh,
taking 2 cards
Block
off
2.
Rasta.
flop for 2 with life for life. Okay, good call.
布拉基
Block 3.
What the
Master
hell is that?
Feast
Oh,
That
Rasta-
gives Rasta
Rising
a
knee.
breathing space.
Rising knee.
Block 3.
No, that's a Fluster Feast.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Rasta has
Rasta.
1 card.
没有机会了啦，
Oh,
我剩2
there is
个而
a
已。
chance. Oh,
I
but
think
Rasta
Rasta
has
has
2
one.
cards
Off,
left in
off,
his
Kodachi
library.
for 1. Take, no take. 吃啦，吃啦，
Take one.
，He'll
吃
probably
啦，
take
呀啦
one
damage.
一定
Yep.
吃啦，看啦
And
take
he'll
啦
probably block with 1 card.
Yellow flag.
Yellow
And
flick
with
flag
that,
for 3.
Gerald will seal this game by
Yeah.
making
布拉基
Rasta into
Oh.
这3张
submission
牌啊
with
这
fatigue.
3张牌，你
啊对你
4点
输了
就赢。
Oh no!
布拉
this
基
is
连
not
我没有4个 attack 哦，Fine Center。
Oh,
跟你啦，没有了，都顶完了，还能做吗？
But now he has
Yeah,
0
it's over.
cards, and that's
Okay.
the game.
That
Okay.
game. Wow.
And with that, Gerald has finished
Hey,
and won this
You
match.
nourishing me oh at the start.
Hello，noising 你让我抽多少张红吗？我抽4张红，1张黄在手
So
上。
shall we head on
你
to
老
another
师，你让我怎
table?
样玩啊？
Give me a sec. Let me.
然后
I haven't set
然后
this
过
up.
了
give
那个
us a
noising，
moment
我还 draw
while we
2次
arrange
4个红在手
for
上。
Your
the
shit.
second
然后过
table.
了那个
Oh
period，
yeah,
that we
yeah.
should
I
be
saw you
watching.
pitch the flying kick.
然后过了那个东西耶，我有2个灯是3个灯是4张红4张蓝色的。老师耶，
Okay,
你要
there
去
we go.
洗一下手
Alright.
啊
Alright,
跟我
alright.
手
Alright.
老师耶，我就哇，然
That's
后
two of
恶
us,
心。
Mo and me, Dennis. We are
Alright.
in Ragnarok
Okay,
Hobby.
so hi guys, welcome everybody to
Just
the
one
store. We're back on the main camera.
哎，你
And hi, so big shout outs. Hi guys, that was a really good game.
It is definitely a really good game for the 2 IRA players. And they were playing very tightly, with Rasta going to fatigue and therefore not being able to defend against Gerald's attack.
Yeah, I think that was a really good match. Like it was really Gerald in the driver's seat for quite a while. But even then, it still managed to give Rasta chances to slightly hit back and get the score down to, what was it, 1-2? It was a really close
1
game.
to 2, 1 to 3, then 1 to 2. Yep.
And so if he had a chance to actually pull out a really good card, but he just realized that, all of the cards he used, CNC was used, E-strikes were used, so really there was nothing huge that was going to come back. And I think Gerald realized, hey, look through your graveyard, nothing big was going to come. I'm not too worried about it. And I will just bail, and that's about it. So big shout outs to both players. Really
Yep,
happy
yep,
that they
definitely.
really brought their A game. We've watched Rasta always play Ira. We watched
Oh,
Gerald
yep,
always
yep.
play Ira.
Yeah.
And this is what you call honing your craft of
Mhm.
what class you belong to.
Yep, and actually, if you have played with Rasta before, he previously has actually played like Pummels in his Ira deck, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, I've seen his deck. I've asked him like how did he build his deck around, and sometimes like for newer players like me, it's much better that if you like compared to like a lot of different communities that we worked with, might as well just be frank, just ask advice from old players, the ones who have been in the scene, they know what they're doing, and at the end of it all, it's really beneficial for us to really learn from the players, and I'm pretty happy that we are good. And then I think what's gonna happen next is we are gonna pop into one of the rooms, I guess. I think table 4 is done. Is it not done?
Table 4 seems to be active.
Yes, they are. So I think
It's Ira against Dorinthia.
okay, so we're good. I think let's take a look, pop this out, and give me a sec. This is gonna need a bit of pop the screen out, and we're gonna go into this game in a short while. Why is it listed this way? Why is it listed this way? I want to do it the other way. Yeah, I want to list this way. Cool. So give us a short while. We'll be opening up the next match, and be right back. Ooh. What's this? This. Okay, I use this so that I can. Okay, we are back. Stream is up. We're watching Ash versus. I'm gonna butcher your name. Hedzvud. Herzvud. If I pronounce your name wrongly, you're welcome to scold vulgarities at me. I well deserve it.
Alright.
But
Yeah, it seems like the life total for Dorintia is at 3, and his opponent, the Ira player, is at 4.
May I see how many shots you have in your
really?
graveyard?
Yep, based on the dice, it seems like there's the damage count.
who's the one
That's
with
the
3
blue
health?
one?
It seems like Ash is at 3 health, based on the dice on Ash's playmat.
Hedzvud
Okay.
Yeah.
So a blue
is 1 or 2.
4.
I will
4.
take
Okay, 3 to
the
4
first and for the
looks
blue one.
pretty even. I'm just wondering why I have no
How many
sound.
cards?
I know why. There we go. That's my
Alright.
sound.
One in Arsenal to
So we
hold.
don't have any sound. Oh yeah, now we do have
Oh, yeah.
sounds
So-
from the Discord.
Interesting. 2 non-Singaporeans, international players, who are playing this session with us, and Ash is
I will
playing
wake
his
that for
Dorintia.
5
Yes, Ash is playing Dorintia, and now he's
That's
just left with the Tunic, I think.
with go again.
All right. So he's got leg tap for
One flying.
5 because
Yep.
he's playing Ira.
Yep, so now Dorintia's at 2, Ash is at 2.
If we
With
look
the
at
incoming leg tap.
Ira's like previous hand, he dropped a Fateful Scene, so quite nice. I mean, some people like sync to cycle cards. Some people like to opt.
Looking pretty
Oh yeah,
dire.
but I think it could be because that
About
he's
6.
playing more defense directions, I think.
And I will Kodachi for 1.
I guess. I mean, well, looks like it's gonna be a Kodachi for 1, a 4 damage leg tap, and then another Kodachi
Oh.
for 1. This is gonna poke even further.
I'll
Is
take
he
the
gonna
1.
take it?
Okay, so you go to 1.
He's down to
I
1.
will Arsenal 1 and my turn.
Okay, so our dear, I think I remembered he was from Germany. Hedsvud is from Germany or
Delayed.
one or from one of these countries. So
Swing for 5.
Do you have any cards in hand?
no hands, swing for
Oh,
5.
okay. Let me think about this one really
Coming
carefully.
from Ash.
What do I get to do on my
Kind
turn?
of wish Ash's camera was a little bit higher. That's how I feel. But hey, you know,
Not much.
who am I to say this? You know, we're gonna go to the game. But heads up, this is pretty much the first set of top 8s. We're watching our 2 foreign players battle it out. One of them will go through to the next top 4, and the other player will just end up as a top 8. Still not too bad. Still not too bad. Still within a top 8 placing.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna get
go
good
for
points
6.
out of it. Since this is an official skirmish
Whisper and
event, it's
Trust
time
me.
6. So looking forward to some points. I think Dennis, you know, what do you feel? Do you like the Dorintia Ira
Check
matchup?
Fyendals.
What's your
And
preference
Kodachi
in
for
this?
1.
Who's gonna take the better advantage?
Alright, so I've played both Dorintia and Ira, and I think it's actually even. I think it depends on what the draw is actually more important. If, let's say, for example, Dorintia draws a Iron Blade Determination
How many cards
plus
they have?
Supremacy,
One
it's
hand, one
really
Arsenal,
great
one
hand for
holding.
them. Yep, and that's where the turn will just take out 1 to 2 turns worth against the Ira players. So that's why it could be the reason why there's more Torrentiers and the reason why he's playing more defense reactions, defending 4. Which is important because every palm is usually 3. Yep, so now
Okay.
this combat is Supremacy plus Dawnblade.
We are currently
Hit and run, I guess.
on 2 in hand. With 3.
It's 3 in hand.
5 damage is still good.
I will
He'll probably block with 2 cards. Yep, that's blocking
Pounding
for
Gale for 5.
Pounding Gale for 5. Threatening that 1 health. He has to burn
Does
2
it have
cards
go,
for this.
go again?
It doesn't have a go again, but it has combo, so I can boost it with Breaking Seals for 1.
Okay. Alright.
So
So
it's
that's a
5
good call.
and
You know,
6.
letting
Yeah.
people know
5 or
that
6.
it's coming in for possibly 5 damage. So he blocks for 2.
Block 6.
Okay, I will. That's my turn, and
I
it's you.
can't really see what he
Oh.
used, but
Also on the
you mean the cards that he used
Yeah.
to block?
Okay.
I
I
could
will.
only see 1 Singing Steel Blade, and the other
Ooh.
card is actually covered.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, and with that, with 1 card remaining,
Okay.
he has the option to actually
Go
swing
Foster
with
Fist
the
and Polaris for
Dawnblade
1.
or to ask another card, and he chose to actually
pretty
ask
much
another
over.
card, preparing for the next attack if he still survives.
can the Brave Forge block at the moment?
Brave Forge, I don't think he could block with Brave Forge. I mean,
sorry.
based
For
on
5.
the angle of the cards,
5.
which is actually face opposite. So I think he has been blocked twice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Coming in for 4 leg tap, it's dangerous. 1 floating
Oh,
block
will he
for
be able to
6.
survive that
Rising
turn?
first for
So that will take
3.
1
It
card.
has for 0 and has combo, so it has go again.
Let's go again. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
Yeah,
start.
so
Oh!
I do this,
Snap for
this,
1
and this.
and go!
Oh.
I did not think I would actually win this one.
Boom,
Oh,
boom,
that
boom,
was such a good
boom,
game.
boom.
Wow.
Wow, savage, man.
Pretty
This-
long combat chain. 5 attacks in 1 turn.
That was
Well, I wish you a
crazy.
good night's rest,
That
and
was
congrats
a
on
good
getting
like,
this far.
checkmate right there. Coming in
This
from
Singapore
against it.
skirmish is like pretty damn hard.
I like the fact that he said that. You know, yeah, Singapore skirmish is pretty damn hard. You know, we're not
Yeah, I want to
we're not
go
screwing around. You
relax
know,
for a bit
Yep,
and then
if
definitely.
you talk
Thank you.
about the whole world, you know, well, the
You're
number
probably-
1 country, not
Hope
just
I
playing
get
but also
to the
open
end.
cases, man.
see you, dude.
Yeah. And we're
This
probably
is
the
the
most
truth.
competitive group within the of the world, I think.
Yeah, you know,
Yep.
we have the most amount of eyes, libraries. Yeah, I can dare say Singapore is the best, most amount of libraries in this entire world. So, too bad, suck it up. You
Okay,
guys-
so now all the top 8 players
All right, so
finished their match. So we are going to pair.
so
the-
Dennis is gonna deal with the judge stuff. But heads up, thanks so much for you guys for coming onto the stream, watching it. I know a lot of the main players are still watching on Discord because they want to see it live. Totally makes sense. But due to official streams and whatnot, we should always put 30 seconds or 1 minute lag time or stream delay so that it's still fair and depends on what we say on stream. So it really might change the game for a lot of people. So if you guys really enjoy it, don't forget to support us on the live stream. You can check out also Fyendal Hobby on the website if you're looking for certain singles. They have quite a bit. On top of it, if you're interested in Flesh and Blood, come on to any of your LGSs and let them know, or drop a text or drop message to them. Let them know that hey, we want to try out the deck and pick up your own Ira Blitz deck. That's free for any new player. Inside that Blitz deck, I assure you, has a lot of expensive cards that most people are actually gonna want. Like Somersault Springboard is in there, which is a pretty good yellow card that actually will be good for Prism players. And it's still quite costly, even if Crucible is not out yet. So even if Crucible comes out for UL, it's still a pretty good card to have, and it's one less card that you need to buy. So pick up the Blitz decks. These are really good. Ira is a pretty easy to play character, so it's a good start. But if you like the diversities of other classes, go ahead and try other decks. See which set you want and pick them up. So while we are waiting for the next few games, to play. I do
Jarrow,
think.
yep. So now we have our next match, Jarrow against Wayne.
Ooh, have we
So,
started?
yes, we have just
Yeah, we did.
started.
So let me
Or rather,
read
we
this.
have not just started. They are doing their pre-game procedures,
I get
shuffling their decks with table shuffle. So, Jarrow's playing Ira, and Wayne's playing the Dorin tier.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
I
That's
played so many
nice.
skirmish, haven't even
Okay,
won.
so while we are checking on that,
I mean,
we've got table
still got a lot
1
haven't
up
come
and
out lah,
running.
yeah.
So while on our left is going to be Gerald,
How do
Yep.
I cut?
and on our right
Is
is
Wayne with
But it's a
double
Wayne
N.
with double N.
Yes.
Damn. And I saw Wayne was doing pretty well
No need high roll.
in the earlier stages. I think he get like a full
No, that
6
was
wins?
Gerald.
Yeah, you go
Gerald with full 7 wins.
Wow, that's nice.
Yep, and now
Okay, so I think there is also a proxy for
the Heart of
Heart
Fyendal.
from I think our
Wayne.
Dorintia player
Yeah.
from Wayne, and then on the Gerald side he's running his Ira
Oh,
again.
so that's what we see. The Heart, it's been proxied by the energy leaf token.
What?
A Pokemon, right?
Looks like we said leaf energy token, and then we saw Pokemon players like eyes raise, the brows are like, huh?
Yep, and now, okay, so with Jaro being in the top seat, he has given Wayne the turn to start first.
Okay, so right now,
Well,
pretty good round, 20 to
20 to 20 currently. So at this
Swing.
present moment,
Wayne coming in swinging for 4.
yep, it's just for 3 without any
right.
defense.
Okay, not so scary. You know, there's some level of scariness that. Okay, that's pretty nice. All right, so if you guys are wondering what's happening today, don't forget today is Fyendal Hobbies Skirmish.
Yeah.
And it's of course planned for the end of the month, and this is actually the whole month of skirmish events that has happened all around Singapore.
And that's the last week of this last week of this skirmish season 2,
Yeah, man. So
I will
and
just.
that's the second last skirmish of Singapore's. And tomorrow we do have another skirmish by another store,
Overpower
the
it.
Imaginarium. So if you
Okay, so that's 9,
have not
right?
signed up
Yeah.
for it, you could probably head over to their
Yeah,
Facebook page to
those
sign up for it.
Okay, wait
So total coming in 9. Red overpower plus
Yeah.
6. He blocked for 6.
It's actually a good
3 coming in.
turn. Actually, for a Dorintia player, I think for the first turn, what they would want is actually to push as much damage as possible.
Yeah, yellow flick flag.
Since they are going to redraw
Nine.
everything
Ooh,
Okay.
nice defense reaction. Yellow flick
and
flag.
Arsenal 1 card. Yeah, I mean, for
Oh,
against Dorintia
3.
players, probably flick flag will be important for those turns whereby
Unique 1.
there's Warriors Valor. I mean the large palms. Yep, just in case they push in
Peach,
through
Kodachi.
for the Warriors
what?
Valor, that gives them the go again.
Kodachi.
Take 2.
Oh, yep. So for Dorintia player, they could just take all the
17.
damage that they want to preserve their hands so that they can swing back with a larger attack. So
Strike for
that's
7.
where Gerald has to take the offensive to actually remove some cards from the opponent's hand.
Ding ding ding. E strike for 7.
7, that's a lot, and that's like 1/3 of a player's life.
E strike.
Yep, and as you can see, Wayne started blocking with Arcanite Skullcap.
I wonder if I can use my
Reflection
sound
Bolters.
effects today. Okay,
Oh,
that's my cheering. Yeah, well done. Okay, I'm not sure where my trumpet is. Okay, so we got the mystery sound.
Yeah, the mystery turn. Okay, so it's coming in for additional 4 damage.
Alright, okay, I
That's
found it.
trumpet.
Okay, there's the trumpet. Alright.
Alright.
Block 5 or take 2.
Yep, so he has blocked for 5.
Okay.
Take 2, and I think he might
Then
snap
you are
his
down to
scalers
15,
if he
right?
has
I
a
will
good
trigger
attack.
mass. You know block, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
triggering mass, but
Yep, then I Arsenal
probably just
my
Arsenal.
card and pass to you.
So which
Ooh.
means that the card that's left in hand is probably not a really good one cost attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not, he could have just snap and hope
Pitch
that
and
he draw
push.
something
Yeah.
and
Agree.
push for more damage.
So because that is a
Pitch blue.
it's a nice mystery right there.
Yeah.
Plow through.
Alright.
Alright, so Wayne keeps his 5
Iron
cards
Storm
hand.
Determination and Dawnblade.
Alright.
Oh.
So that's coming in for 3, 4,
Coming
5,
in
6, 7.
for 7.
And
If you block with
if
attack
opponent
action, will
blocks
be
with
8.
attack action, it becomes 8.
Ooh. Scary.
And definitely it will push through with the reflection bolters. Will
Yeah.
definitely get used up this turn.
Probably
Yep,
that's why
so
he
This
pushed
one
so
will-
hard.
oh,
Yep,
Wait, let me
and that's the best turn
think.
for Gerald to have any flick flags because that would block minimal for this attack, but maximum for the next attack.
I have to give it up for Wayne for gambling on this turn. Like, what if Gerald drawed really good card? You know, that would have been like catastrophic amount of health you lost, and on top of you lost so much armor tokens, like -1 tokens.
Now it's how much? 7, is it?
7. Yeah.
Let's see, like you see, he's going in for 7 and definitely gets
The
to
Dominator.
go again. So I think the best or the worst that the worst that Wayne would have would probably be blocked by a red flick flag on the first attack, and there's probably a combo on the second attack. But I think with 2 cards in hand from Wayne, he probably has more palms in his hand.
I would think that maybe there's a Singing Steel Blade in there to draw one more big push, just to squeeze his life down further and keep the
Pressure on.
pressure on.
Yeah.
Dawn Blade with 1 token, 4 damage is damn irritating.
Oh, yep, definitely. But it's just that without any follow up on the next turn, the Dawnblade actually usually loses his counter. Yeah.
So that really depends on his draw lah. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, looking forward to it.
Like looking forward at how Gerald takes his time to actually think of how he blocks. He probably doesn't have flick flag in his hand.
8.
Ooh, blocking. If you use action cards, he blocks for 8 instead of 7. Still that damage that goes through.
Which means that there's 5 damage that's coming in. Oh, but the card in Arsenal, it could
I
be,
block for 5. Any reaction?
No reaction.
defense reaction.
Clear yellow
there
flick
it is.
flag. So blocking for 8.
Yep, blocking for 8.
8.
Response.
And he
My here is 8 now.
Yep.
Good. Response with something. A Singing Steel Blade, as what you've
Cards in
mentioned,
hand too,
that would
yeah?
be the best.
3, 3.
Singing Steel Blade.
I will +1.
Ah, that's
9?
Iron Song
Okay,
response
Iron
blue.
Song. Alright, for 1.
Sure, take 1 down to 19.
19.
But I wonder if
I
that
will crack the bolters.
Refractor
Sure.
bolters. Okay.
best.
So my plow through effect will stay lah. So we'll be swinging you for 3, 4, 5 dominate.
5 dominate.
5
Plow through effect. Oh,
Yeah, the +1 gains until end of the turn.
Yeah, I got hit.
okay.
for
So
this
now
before.
total is 5, right?
Yeah, 5 dom. 1 card in hand.
5 dominate. 1 card.
No resource, right?
No resource, yes.
No resource.
Wow, what could that 1 card be? Is it gonna be?
Block with your combo card.
Yeah.
Sure.
See, that's where it's
Awesome.
bad
For 5.
for Wayne. Yeah, with using up 3 cards.
I don't know. Is that
What for?
all? I'm not sure if that was a really.
Tunic 2.
Good hand to actually
Sure.
take all this
Yeah,
damage.
correct.
You know.
Yeah,
I think maybe
doesn't feels
he
like
thought like the previous turn he burned a flick flag and this turn no more, but apparently
yeah.
not. Man.
correct.
Oof. Just
It's a
really-
blue flick flag, by the way.
Okay, take 1.
So he probably has offensive now,
14.
Gerald.
I will play a CNC for
Oh.
7.
Oh.
That's coming in for 7.
Oh.
That's quite badass for Gerald.
CNC for
Yes.
7.
Yep, and most probably the Dorintio
Yes.
player will always defend their arsenal,
Yes,
So he'll be
Oh, pain,
using
pain,
up 2 cards
pain.
plus his armor.
Belly pain. Belly pain.
Very pain.
And you lose your arsenal. Oh,
I think he will protect his arsenal, although I have no idea what card he's put into his
I don't know.
arsenal.
I probably don't think so. Really think he's gonna lose the arsenal. He used so much gear to block for the last
Yeah,
time.
you see, I mean, he's going. I mean, usually if the arsenal something, it's probably
Three.
something good.
Okay.
Oh.
Take 4 lah.
Taking for
You take 4, then
that's
destroy
down
Arsenal.
to 10 and
Yeah.
defend, then losing
Okay.
his Arsenal.
What was
Oh,
What's
that
your Arsenal?
was a
Springboard.
springboard somersault that defends
Okay.
for 4, but it's a defense reaction that can't be defended.
My turn.
Okay,
Yeah, wait, I draw up first.
okay, I think Wayne is a bit panicking.
Okay.
Not only that, it's actually low on health.
I will
and
just pitch blue.
Jarvis at 19, a
Okay,
very,
but-
very, very healthy life. It's
Steel
really
Blade.
hard for
Warriors
him to
Veiler,
be back in the
Dominic.
game now, I think.
One
Coming
card.
in for 6, I think.
No
It's
resource.
coming in
No
for
That is 8, is it?
8.
Yep, it's coming in for
36 and
8.
8, yeah, correct.
Yep, and if he hits, he has go again, but currently he has no resource, so it might not be the best. And he already used up his reflection bolters, so most of the attacks are fairly harmless. Actually, in the matchup, usually if possible, try to actually keep your reflection bolters to important turns. That's really important. If you know that opponent has used a flick flag, there's really no need for you to actually use up the reflection bolters, because the next combo card will block for 5, which would block most of the attacks.
Yeah, I think generally he doesn't like. I think Wayne doesn't like to play against IRAs.
Could be. I mean,
Yeah.
Iras that's why it's so dominating in this format.
Yeah, it's just the consistency of being able
Everton,
to
any
block,
reaction?
being able to
Reaction?
attack at the same time.
Yep. Now we see is
Red
using
Sing,
up
so 11
3
total.
cards
Oh,
from Gerald.
Sure.
Yep, just one Steel Blade Supremacy
I will
plus
answer.
the Warrior's
Okay.
Valor takes up so many cards. It's a 2 for 3.
so it looks like now that Gerald has such
I
a
will
huge
take up my
card lead,
Tunic to 3
And
Arsenal.
he'll just Arsenal
he's just
himself.
gonna take a back seat, let
Yeah.
him
Go
burn all the Iron Song responses and the pushes, and then just slowly chip away. I think some of the big turns that he's gonna need is the stuff like Spoils of War, to follow up like a bigger turn. I think Wayne really needs one wonderful big turn to swing it back into his favor.
And actually, against Ira, the most important, one of the most important
Pitch two.
cards, probably the Warrior's Valor, is actually makes blocking
Venus?
really hard.
Or 6 Dominic.
Oh, so it's Nourishing Emptiness for 6. That's pitching 2 red cards.
6 coming in nourishing, because they don't really play a lot of action attack cards. Dorinthia is a great
Yep, 3
choice
from hand,
for
4 from Arsenal.
for nourishing, similarly to Kano.
Oh, but
7.
unfortunately,
Yep.
Gerald has another flick flag in his arsenal and is blocks for all 6
Go back to
damage.
I think right now, if I was
Fyendal,
Wayne, I want to start calculating how many flick flags he used really.
Well, I think we have at least seen 3. Yep, we have seen 3.
Yeah, seen 3, man.
Yep, so it's definitely 3
Take
down.
one.
Take 1 down to 9,
Oh,
Kodachi.
doesn't look very well for a win.
coming in for 2.
Is because that Gerald has 2
Lie at
cards in
90.
hand.
You early there.
Cards in hand.
Two.
So
Yeah.
Wayne still thinking how to do and what to do.
I stress, yeah. I feel for Wayne, man.
Take 2.
Oh, he just takes it like nobody's business.
Did he burst? He burst the
Rushing
mask
River
last
for
time.
1.
Rushing River for 1 blue.
Yep, he burst the mask during the first
That's a
turn, I
hindsight.
think.
那个还在。
I know mask, but I got this.
Yeah. Got anything?
Sneaking
Nothing,
in for 2 damage.
Sorry?
Oh, 1
right?
damage.
He hit nothing one, right?
No, nothing. I mean, I can give it go again if I want.
Okay.
That's a
I'll block
sneaky,
for one,
sneaky damage.
Okay,
block
then
for
I will
Blocking
break
for
off. Then you take
and
1.
breaking.
He'll break the.
You're down to what?
Dragon
5
skills
or 6?
6.
6, right? Okay. Arsenal.
Yep.
to deal 1, pushing him
Pushing
further
additional
down.
damage. Alright, so Wayne has the priority now.
But a lot of lost health, right?
Yeah,
Three.
with a loss of health. And I think he has a
I will play
supremacy.
plow through. Red.
Another
Okay.
Think you
power
got
rate.
coming in for 6.
6.
1 floating. 2 cards in hand.
If you defend,
With work card, action card, attack action card, it becomes 7.
I don't know, man.
I think Gerald, if he has a really good hand, he can definitely afford to eat. Yeah, he's at a very, very healthy 19 life.
No blocks, any reaction.
So
Ooh.
it feels like he has a really good hand.
No blocks. Coming in for 6.
No reaction.
Yep.
Okay, then I take 6 now. Down to
So
4,
resolve?
down to 13.
Down to 13,
Yup.
and it's still a very healthy life
Ooh.
total.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
quite a lot of things to deal with, man. Let him. Does he have a go again? Don't have.
Yeah. So that's why I mean in this
Take
kind
the
of
6 off.
situation the reflection
I
bonus is
will
very
pitch a
important.
Fluster Fist.
Yeah.
Pitch
Once you see
Fluster
the flick
Fist
flag,
blue.
really, as in you can try not to use it. Okay. So
Flick tap
Gerald's
for 4.
Oh, it's the first leg tap, which means that he has a really good hand
Ooh.
to push in all
Coming
the
in for
damage.
4.
Coming in for 4.
Go again.
Yep. And
Ah.
you will probably take out a card from Win because it's too low of a life to actually take in more damage.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Block
that's
for
you block
3,
for
take 1.
3, take 1.
I will raise it.
Ooh.
Sure.
Oh, that's pushing additional 3 more
Take
damage.
3.
That's
So take,
additional
this one
4.
is 7. So you
it
take
will be at 2
4
health.
down to 2. Is it?
Yeah,
Yep.
down to 2.
That's down to 2.
Okay. Then Kodachi for 2.
And now it's a really bad
Damn shack.
situation for Win.
Oh man.
Every attack, he has to block.
Cards in hand 1, Arsenal 1.
Yep. 1 tunic resource, no floating.
And he has almost used up all his
Yes, we
armor.
need to know,
Just
Dom.
remain.
Block for 3.
Mystery might happen.
Is there another flick flag? No, sorry. Is there another razor reflex?
2 cards in hand, is it?
2 cards in hand.
I think
I use the tunic resource
he's gonna
to
push for
Kodachi
damage.
1 more time.
Okay.
He's gonna push for damage.
Yeah.
He's gonna go white. Go white for sure. Force all the cards
Take
out.
1 off.
Okay, down to 1. I play a Siju from my arsenal.
Okay, that's
Up to
so,
16. Arsenal, the other card. Yeah.
so
Okay, right.
healthy.
But this is the
Just
worst situation
split.
for Wayne right here.
Okay.
He's got
Same
1
with
health. He has to
Tom
block
Blade.
every single attack that comes in.
1 card in hand.
He has 16 lives to take away.
Yeah.
He didn't get any tokens on his Dawn Blade.
Nope, he
Tough.
has not put any counters on Dawnblade for this match.
That was I have to give it up for Wayne. He tried for a big turn. It's just
Off one, any reaction?
It's a pity to see that Gerald had all
No
the
reaction?
flick flags he needed to block
blue flick flag.
everything.
So blocking for 3
So-
total.
I feel for him. I feel for him.
Yep, and in this matchup, I think this is the 4th flick flag that Gerald used
Oh.
against Dorinthia, which is really, really effective,
Go back to
especially
4?
if they are
Yep.
used during
Pitch
the
a fine
as in used in the
center,
arsenal.
Kodachi for 1.
You have to block or you die.
Yep, that's
Block three.
blocking
Kodachi for 2.
2. There's another cut down.
Going for white attack, I guess. He got Snapdragon some more. He
Block
can
three.
go for 4 attacks.
Yep, even with weak blue
E-strike
cards.
for 7.
Wow, that's even
Very
worse.
nice.
Oh, E strike for 7. Extra 1
Yeah,
point is
okay.
gonna go through.
Thank
Just
you.
被顶掉就完蛋了。
And no, that's
Which one
the
does
end
Oh
for
my
the match.
goodness. Alright, so we're back.
Oh, yeah,
Wow,
the
that was
yeah.
interesting
Just nice
second
I
game
managed to
that we get to
Arsenal.
reach, or more like third game that we've seen so far. You know, we're going into our
Can go and enjoy your
final
dinner
2 soon.
Yeah.
Now it's this other bracket
Yeah,
of the
that's true.
semis.
You
We could
around.
actually go in
Thanks
there.
for
They
it.
should
Bye-bye.
have only started at around 8:05 or so we are still on time.
Okay, we can go and take a look at table 2 and see whether they
Yeah.
have interesting stuff happening. I'm gonna need to.
And yes, there's an Ira that we have, but the opponent that's Chain.
Yeah, okay, alright. So for you guys, give us a sec. I'm gonna go into that game in a short while, I guess.
I will.
Yeah, I just need to find the correct table to click on. Yes, I got it.
Well, this
And who are we playing against?
Okay,
It's
so on the left we have
Mr. Butcher his name, Edward.
late for one.
And on the right
on
is
the right we
Marco.
have Marco from
Marco's
Singapore.
not playing Bravo.
Nope. Surprisingly, I mean, when he checked in with his deck choices today, he's playing with Chain.
So we got Marco on the right. Not exactly sure what's the health total. We could try to take a peek into it and we'll update you in a short while.
Alright, so Marco's at 19.
Does it look like 9?
Yo,
Yeah, it's 9,
Yep, I'll go ahead and E-strike
I
for seven.
think.
yeah, it looks like opponents at 9.
The rune chant triggers here as well.
Okay.
So 1 and
I don't know, we'll see.
taking
Anyway,
down to 18.
we're in game right now, I think. I'm seeing Marco play an interesting hand.
Oh, I think it's at 18. Yeah, they're still healthy.
Okay, pretty healthy.
I think based on the cards in the graveyard,
Let me just
the turn
set up
hasn't
right
really
here.
progressed. As in the
Okay,
match hasn't
now
progressed
it's
that
done.
much. Oh,
Yeah, it's
and
a bit hard to see, but we'll find out
No,
more in a short
both. Do you
while.
have any attack
so
reactions?
for those that's
Uh,
playing
no,
online
pass.
skirmishes,
Fate
please do
Foreseen.
not follow Marco's
Sure.
example.
Top one.
Oh,
A dark background with the lights. It's the
I guess so.
nightmare for all online
Swing in
So
players.
on top.
both into 4. Yeah.
Sure. Take 3 down to 15.
Alright,
Yes.
so he's down to 15.
Okay. Yep. I'll Arsenal and pass to you.
All right, not bad.
Fine for me too. I
Swing
will
one
click one. I
damage
will
with the
provide you
Nebula
one.
Blade and
2 cards in
4
hand, right?
strike. Okay,
Yes.
pretty healthy. Karen Haas still up. The cast is still no tokens.
Yep, and Soul Shackle got 0.
Okay, yep, I'll take the one.
It's strange. Yeah, I think usually I've seen most chain player they would,
Soul
even if they
Shackle
have
early,
an
right?
attack, they would still Soul Shackle just to remove some cards from the deck so that they could play some cards from the banish.
Yeah, but on the flip side, you know, if Ira knows that you're burning through Show Shackles, then I will play defensively and let you burn cards, because once you burn away cards by accident,
Yeah, but as a Ira player myself, when I play against Shen, it's really not that easy if they hit like 2 or
I'll
3
block
cards
with
within 2 or
the.
3 turns. It's
I'll block with the grasp here.
an
Block
attack
with
that
the
we cannot really block well.
I will strike for 7.
ooh,
Oh,
E-strike
that's
for
a strike for 7. E-strike.
So,
Each
alright.
trade for 7. That was from Arsenal?
Yes.
Huh? That's from
Okay,
Arsenal.
cool. 1 card in hand.
Yep, and I.
10 pressure.
So Marco's thinking whether he
7 damage.
needs to block it to push more damage on his turn or to use up his Karen Haas. Well, the Karen Haas is still
I
active.
will block with the husk here.
Yep.
Yep,
So that's
there he goes.
So you
And
take
I'll-
1.
1 damage.
17. I will Arsenal my last
And
card.
that's the good part
Very
for
well.
players playing
Soul
chain.
Shackle
They
one.
have the Karen Haas,
Yeah.
which they
Shadow
do
Vessel.
take 1 blood depth
Okay.
per turn, but it's at the
Okay.
really beneficial blocking for 6.
here.
That's a very good Soul Shackle for 1, because you get Shadow of Ursa. You can go pretty wide. You have 3 cards in hand. Oh no, 4 cards in hand because
I'll
you
play
used
Shadow
Karen Haas.
Puppetry.
Yep.
Quite sick. It's gonna be a nice white turn.
And
Shadow
then I
Puppetry.
will pitch 3 and play Command and
CNC,
Conquer.
yes.
So 7 go again. And
Sick.
7.
7
Well,
damage with go again hit. Get a banish card.
and if you do look at the gloves slot, it's not with the breaking
cards you have in
skills,
hand?
Yeah.
which means that
I
he can
have
block the
1
additional
card.
1 damage from
1 in
the
hand, 1 in
7
Arsenal.
damage.
Yeah.
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 He has to block with 2 cards and a mask if he wants to protect his arsenal.
Savage, man.
And
This
like
looks-
from our last match that we've seen, he does place a little bit more defense direction, like Fate Foresins.
Yep.
Which means that it's less better. Less. It's worse of him to block. Yeah, against CNCs.
Huge turn
I'll
coming
go
in
for
from
7.
Marco.
Oh, and
Sorry, man.
that's not very
I
common
didn't see what
that
you're
we
blocking with
see
here.
people
Tunic
blocking
7.
with tunics.
CNC.
Yeah.
Gas Lake.
Because tunics give
7.
Okay. So
people
still have 2 cards in hand, correct?
additional
Yeah.
1 mana, which is very
Okay.
important.
Shadow Puppetry has go again, so let me take a look here.
Okay, he didn't get CNC, so he got the block, but the go again's gonna be really annoying.
I
he
mean-
can pick up Soul Shackle.
If I were him, I would have blocked with the mask. Like at this health, I'm fine with the mask being blocked if I really need
6,
the
7.
arsenal. Yeah, because the tunic, every 3 turn
Will you change
gives
ability
you
here?
1
Go to
additional
2.
resource, which is really, really important.
And then I
for
will.
you to push in more damage for the 2 cost attacks.
2 cards down, 2 cards in
2 cards in
hand,
hand.
1
I'll play
arsenal.
the Shadow of Ursa coming in for 2 with go again.
Okay, he got the
this.
go again from the Soul
So
Shackle.
yeah.
So no
Okay.
good cards to banish from hand.
And
But
he
you
just
got
took the 2
resource.
damage. Yep,
What
so
could
that's
it be?
how chain chips in damage.
It's not worth it if it was a Riftbind. With 1 resource on table.
I'll spend
And
1
he'll use the Nebula
and
Blade.
play Unhaloed Rites from hand coming in for
Unhaloed
4.
Rites
That's
from
coming
When I
for
play
4.
Unhaloed Rites, I'll put the Seeds of Agony at the bottom of my deck.
Okay, keeping
Which
his
color?
library healthy.
Yellow,
Yeah.
the yellow one from first turn.
Okay.
And also, Seeds
Uh,
of Agony is the one
I
that's
will not
really
block. Do you have any black
irritating because it
reactions?
gives you
Nope, no reactions. Go ahead.
I will
it's really
sing
hard to
below
block.
and
Sing
Very well.
below,
Yeah.
sing cut, draw.
And draw
So
one.
for some of the
Yep,
matchups,
that's my turn. I'll
as
take
Ira
over
player,
that
I've
from
tried
Aaron.
playing
Send
without
Jabo.
any null runes. It's actually possible if you push
Okay.
damage.
So Marco takes one from
Oh.
the Karen Haas to
Yep,
16.
from the Blood Death.
But still, really good turn. I think he took 2, right? Yeah, he took 2.
For the Shadow of,
Yeah.
yeah, for the Shadow Officer.
Wow, that was a very good turn for Chain. Don't burn cards. Get cut into your library. Still Soul Shackle up to 2.
One card in hand, correct?
Only downside is the Karen Haas is gone, but
Well, that's a 6. As in you have to survive
I
6
still have
turns
the
in
10
order
point if you
to
want.
negate off what you've blocked. So it's really, really, really worth it.
it's a good trade in this matchup. I think he
Does the
really
damage hit?
deserved getting this.
Yep,
this
I'll
There's
take
a
one.
big step.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I'll take the one. So just to confirm, just to confirm health that we're in sync here, you are at 13, I'm at 15, correct?
Yes. And
Okay,
I will finish
thank
my turn.
So he pitched
Very good.
one,
Soul
swing
Shackle
one,
two?
that's it. Soul Shackle
Yeah.
for 2.
Rift Bind, Ghostly Visit.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's another
what a
2
good,
cards.
what a
Okay.
good Soul Shackle right
Yeah,
there.
Ghostly
Damn.
Visit and a Riftbind.
Back to back, really
And
good
he
cards.
has 4 cards in hand for him to pitch.
Both don't
Okay,
need
thinking
anything
here.
to activate.
I will.
That's the best thing. They don't even need the Seeds of Agony or any kind of non-attack action card to activate, so that's even better.
Oh yeah, yeah.
4 cards
I'll
in
play a
hand.
Plunder Run from hand.
Oh, that's a
Okay,
Just
which one is it?
draw,
interesting
okay.
card.
Blue Plunder Run.
Plunder Run, a
Plus
blue
one. Oh
one.
no, does it not give plus one?
It's just
Sorry,
plus
again?
1 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't give plus one.
It doesn't give the
Yeah, it
plus.
doesn't give
Oh, yeah.
plus one is only
Yeah,
plus
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yep.
So
But when
uh,
it hits,
I
he
will
just
guess
wants
Chain's
to-
ability to go up to 3.
Yeah.
I'll pitch 3 and Ghostly Visit for 4.
Oh,
So
with,
Ghostly Visit for
with hit to
4.
draw cards.
yep.
Wow.
Arsenal red flick
Oh.
back for 4.
That's a red flick flag. And I think he's going to sneak in some
That's
minor
split back
damage.
for cool.
Okay.
Like probably 1 or 2 attacks so that the Ira player wouldn't block.
Sorry, just a moment for me to think this through here.
Yeah. So he's trying to think how best to take advantage of the flick flag. Yeah.
I felt Marco overestimated his plunder run. Underestimated
Four cards in
the
hand.
opponent for having a red flip flag.
Well, if you read Plunder Run, it's actually the next attack
So is it?
that hits, that nets him a card. Okay, let us check. Plunder Run, Flesh and Blood.
Just nice blue.
So the next time an attack hits,
I'll spend 1 to play Vexing
Yeah.
Malice from hand,
So
coming in for 2
the
arcane,
next
2
attack,
physical.
he could still hit.
Oh.
Yeah. So he still gets to draw the card later on.
Wow, so it's either this one or the next one can let you
Okay.
do.
hand.
Yep. As long as there's
One
more
One card
card.
and one card. Floating one.
It does not have to go again, so right?
I'm sorry again?
It doesn't have to go again, right?
It does not have go again.
Okay, he used Soul Shackle on Ghost Visit, so that's why no go again, but it's a yellow Vexing Malice 2/2.
Well, he does have the scalers, as in, yep, the
Yeah,
scalers.
he has scalers to.
So he
to
could
go
always
for
give
it.
go again if he chooses, the IR player chooses not to block. But if he chooses not to block, it's also very
But this is
detrimental for him.
yeah, but this is still a big play for Vexing Malice. Good call. I mean, you're forcing him to pitch to block the arcane, but what you really want to block is also the physical.
Yep, there's also a yellow one, deals comes in for 2, so it's actually a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
Either you pitch a blue, you pitch something to block the arcane, or lose 1 card.
You know what's gonna be worse? The worst is if this Marco's deck plays Piercing Shadow Vice, and you come in for 6 for no reason. Wow, that's a thing to contemplate too, man. Oh my gosh.
And take one again.
Oh, he
Sure.
pitched.
14. 12, sorry. Yep.
Okay, you pitched for 1 and block 1.
Blocking for 5, okay. No
For
reaction
5
from me.
with
Any
Dominik.
reactions from you?
Oh yeah.
Sure. Oh,
Oh yeah, he forgot that
Let's
if
screw that
he
up.
pass the
Huh,
attack
I think I did.
reactions
Yep.
and opponent passes his defense
well.
reaction, they would just
Yep.
head over to damage.
Oh no, he did not
Oh.
crack the dragon scalers, which he is regretting right now.
Yes, he does regret it right now.
Yeah, you cannot pass, guys. You know, if you know you're gonna do an attack reaction, you need to do the dragon scalers at that point in time. You
Lasers
can't pass just like that.
Yeah, latest would be at the defense reaction step.
Oh,
Yeah. You know, if he
yeah.
defended, his
Sure,
defense
that's
reaction,
it.
you could have, but
I'll take 2.
take 2 from the blood depth. That
Yeah.
was very painful.
That's additional 2
Yep.
damage
Go. Go back.
by the IRA player.
I will pitch a nourishing emptiness and watch it. One.
Kodachi
Oh,
for 1. Pitch
That's
nourishing.
nourishing
Yeah,
emptiness,
I'll
which
take
means that there's no goal
Take one.
gain.
You go to 12.
it's-
I will
Marco's the
arsenal
BKSB.
1 as return.
Attacking with fairly weak attacks,
Ooh.
giving Marco
That was.
the advantage.
Oh, that was.
Only an unhaloed rights yellow.
Okay, that was a painful turn for him. I think he could have
Sorry,
done
I
a
can't hear
little
you.
more. We'll find out what cards
Yeah, I was just confirming what was that.
he had in his hand.
Oh,
You
okay.
can read Hallowed Rights and
And so repeat.
Closer.
Yep.
Okay, so
yeah,
bye bye
that's-
bye bye
yeah,
soul reaping.
It has
So
closer in
that's,
the background. so
that's
I
6
already
damage
have
down the drain.
Yeah, this
How many cards in deck are you
is the
on?
best
In deck,
cards
sorry.
in his deck.
Sorry, again?
How many cards are there in your deck approximately? Is it bigger than your grave?
Yes, it is bigger than my graveyard.
Okay. So we're in for the long haul.
Well,
Okay.
the opener asks
Okay,
question.
so Hedzved wants to go for the long haul. Marco is like, yeah, I'm still healthy. You know, and Hello Rights is
Yeah, let me see
putting
how
my
to play
seeds
this
back
out.
into the deck, so I'm not too afraid. I will come back with some arcane damage to push.
I'll play
Okay, let's see.
Caesar
what's
Agony.
Marco's
Yellow.
First attack.
Yellow.
From
That's
hand.
1 and below.
Yeah.
I'll use Chain's ability, go to 4.
Go again for the next.
And
I
some
will
players might
pitch
just
3 to play
attack with the blade.
Refine Red, coming in for 4.
Correct.
And 1
Oh,
arcane.
what did you? Oh, it's a seed wagon. So it's coming in for 4 and 1 arcane. I will take the arcane
Down to 11. Coming in
and
for 4.
That's
I will
down to
block
11
the
for the
physical
IRA player.
base for C. For
Go ahead.
and
For
what-
additional
Scene
4,
for 4.
as we can see, he does
Oh.
place a lot more defense
I
reactions.
will bottom this.
Yeah, I mean,
Go on.
Hedzved's like playing from
Yep.
almost halfway around the world.
That was from hand, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the time zone is actually pretty good for him. He's probably in the afternoon while we
Hmm.
are at night.
Yeah, and on top of it, he's not as laggy as some of the other players that we play with. It's a bit blur, no offense, but at least it's nice and big and clear. I like playing with him. From some of the other armories that
Let me
he's
think
played
this
also,
through, yeah.
so that's pretty cool. Fateful Scene, good block for 4. Go again. Need to make a big wide attack for this. Squeeze out the 3 cats from here. Like what's in the
I
arsenal?
will spend 1 to play the Unhaloed Rights from my Banished Zone, coming in for 3.
3.
When I play Unhaloed Rights, I'll put the yellow Seeds of Agony at the bottom of my deck.
So
So it's the
those,
yellow one, Hallowed Rights.
who are
Yeah, the one
interested in
that.
promos,
Yes,
actually,
yellow Unhaloed Rights.
there is a
I will block
special
with 3
foreign,
with dance.
Okay, you block for
So,
3.
reactions, I will Snapdragon.
Snapdragon. Good
Okay.
call.
now
good
he
call, good
snaps
call.
it.
Okay,
Yep.
so still at 2 cards in hand.
Still
Yeah.
2 cards. Squeeze it down, my friend. Squeeze it down, Marco. Because he's still got 1 arsenal, 2 on hand. That's not good.
Well, no matter what, even if he swings with a Nebula Blade, it's still
How many shackles
a
are you on?
lot
Is it
of
4?
damage.
4
4
shackles.
shackles.
Okay.
Yep. So a 4 should
Yep,
probably
sorry,
like
just-
4
just
to
a
5
moment here, let me
turns,
think
and
this
his-
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
I
bad.
see where Hedzved's trying to go towards. He knows 4
Yep.
shackles. The library is slowly going to chip away within the next like 3 turns.
Yep, 3 to 4 turns. Yeah, maximum 5.
I don't know, man. The Naurun gloves there.
It's just for show.
Yeah, you know. No, it's okay. You know,
It's usually just taking.
if you go the long haul, I would definitely null the arcane damage. That's how I look at it, but we'll see.
Use Grasp of the Arcnight here by pitching 3,
Pitch,
creating a Rune Charm.
make a root chant, has go again.
And then I'll spend the 2 remaining to
Yep.
swing with Nebula Blade for 4.
Yeah.
So,
One
1
arcane.
arcane, 4 physical.
Yeah, that's a
Ooh, this
really,
is a
really
good
good
play.
way to
Block
push for
for the
damage.
team below.
That's a nothing
I
below
won't
his
do
hand,
that.
1 arcane.
and that's 1
So I
arcane
take
damage.
all
That's
in.
chipping additional
You're taking the
1.
arcane? Okay. Rune Charm's going through, Nebula Blade blocked by Sing below.
10.
Okay, sure. Yep, I'll take 1
Take
from
one.
the Karen House.
11 to
On
10.
my turn, I will pitch a Philosopher's Fist and Penalty for 1.
Kodachi for 1.
Okay. Still have 1 card in hand.
Sorry?
You still have 1 card in hand, is that correct?
Yes, 1 hand. 1 hand remaining.
One card in hand. He
Uh,
played the Fateful Scene from
oh.
Arsenal earlier. Okay. Not bad, not bad.
I'll
Looking
take the
forward.
one Kodachi.
So you'll take the one Kodachi, bringing him
So
down
he's
to
down to
10
10,
even.
10 even, 10. Oh,
Kodachi for 2.
and he'll probably
Just to
block
confirm,
the
what health are we at
second.
now?
We are both at 10, right?
Okay. Yep. Just confirming
Yep.
that.
And he'll probably block the
Um.
second attack so that the mask doesn't trigger on the third attack.
Crap. I'll take 2.
Oh,
Oh!
he takes
So
in
you
the
go for
additional
8.
2 damage.
What
Mask?
counters are on your equipment?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
What counters are on your equipment? It's in the shadow, so I cannot see.
Oh, correct. Skull cap is fresh. Grasp has 1 counter on it.
I will arsenal my last card in the
Very well.
Yep, so
Okay.
for those who are spectating, please do not follow
Yeah. Go ahead,
Marco's
draw 4.
setup.
Can you help me check in your graveyard how many defense reactions have come out and what type?
Let's see how many
Save,
defense
one
reactions.
sync, second sync, second
6
take,
out, 2
Wow,
face
he's
and
on,
gone.
one red foot flag.
1 flick flag.
Okay.
Oh,
Plays
hi,
with
cool.
2 Fit for Sins,
Wow.
which is really, really defensive.
Oh, this is not good, man.
For
Only 1 bounding demigod red.
So that's a
Bounding
CNC.
damage.
Is that
But
your? Yeah, that's your second CNC.
Yeah, you can see.
both CNC
May I just
cards.
actually take a quick look at your ban if we're not restrained by time?
Yeah.
So that's 2 meet and greets, 1 blue, 1 red.
Meet and greet, one
CNC. Okay,
CNC,
and the
one
graveyard now, just to confirm the.
Sure. You
Graveyard.
specifically before
Uh,
do I just...
okay, yeah, so the words the one is the bottom. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh, this is interesting for both players.
so Marco doesn't have a really good banish this turn. So and he has
So
4 cards in
pitch
hand,
2
so he'll
and
probably
play a
swing
Art
in
of War.
for 3 attacks this turn.
I will
Probably
choose
giving it a go
to give
again
my
and
attacks
draw 2
plus
cards.
1/1,
Oh, that's
Yep.
a +1.
and
What's
I
the
will
pitch
ban.
card?
Finish.
I'm sorry.
It's a bit
Bounding
pixel.
Demigod yellow. Bounding Demigod yellow. Cool. I will give my attacks +1/+1, and I will banish the attack action to draw 2 cards.
Okay, what's he going to banish?
Is that okay? Cool. I'll banish a Rift Mind red and draw 2 cards.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Okay,
this
So
is
your
the turn
banishes
that he
are
really needs to
2
draw
red
many,
binds?
many
Oh, no,
seeds of
what's the?
agony.
One Rift
In
Mind,
order
one
to
Bounding
give a
Demigod.
really, really,
Okay.
really huge attack for
Yeah.
the Rift Bind.
it's really
And
important
they're
for
both
everybody to know that,
base,
Art of
but,
War does not contribute
they're
to
both
Rift
red.
Binds.
I haven't played
plus.
chain much, so I have to
Mhm.
So
confirm.
don't assume that it's
Yep,
gonna be a
no worries,
4
man.
damage coming in, but who knows? With draws, maybe 1 Seeds of Agony is gonna be good enough.
One floating.
Well, with this kind of Art of War hand,
I
he
will-
probably wants a really, really wide attack. Yep, it could be 1 or 2 damage. As long as it goes wide, it will slowly chip into Ira's life total.
Yeah, but the Carrion Husk and the previous turn that he didn't get to Snapdragon,
You have 3 in hand now.
starting
No.
to see the
Yes, I
effect
have
of
3
it.
cards in hand, correct.
Starting
Yeah.
to see the effect of it.
I'll play a Red Seeds of Agony from hand.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
use Chain's ability, go to 5.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
And Bounding
Yep.
Demigod.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll play a Red Bounding Demigod. So this is coming in for 5 physical, 1 arcane.
5 physical and 1
Nice.
arcane
That's
damage.
pretty good damage.
This
This is gonna be threatening. I foresee the.
So you still have
I foresee a
2
very
in hand, 1
painful
arsenal, and
choice
that's 1
of
floating.
cards have to be
1
spent.
floating.
It is, yeah. It's probably blocking for 1 card, taking 3. Which also doesn't make sense. I mean, if I were him, I would probably pitch a blue to block the arcane damage, so that the next attacks, if there are any arcane damage, would all soak up.
I would pitch blue.
Yep,
blue
if I
three.
have a
Okay,
blue, I would
rising
have.
across the board,
Yep,
airplane.
so that's
Alright.
where he's
Sure.
going for.
Rising me has blue, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Block the.
Actually, these should be in the graveyard, but I'll leave the Art of War just to remember the +1.
I will go for 5
Okay, so
Oh,
Okay,
with 2
cool.
second mask.
Wow, he blocks with the
Okay.
mask
Big button.
and an E strike.
yeah,
2 cards in hand, 1.
that's blocking for full 5.
Oh, yeah, you have to pitch
and
for the
if
thing.
you
Yep,
draw
cool.
Duno, once you're at half, around 10 life,
Still has
the E
go
strike
again
doesn't really.
from the
I'll
first-
play for 6 go again. Enlighten Strike.
Okay, E strike 6
So it's 5
damage
+1 from Art of War.
and go again. Nice
That
damage.
was from Arsenal?
Yes, this is from Arsenal.
Oh,
Yep, so
See an E strike for 6 because
Yep.
he was 5 and +1 for Out of War. He chose go
would work
again.
for 2. Do you have any attack reactions?
oh, he blocks
nope,
for 2.
carry on.
I will
and
go for
another
5
Arsenal.
Arsenal, so it's 6 total.
Red
Oof.
flip flag. Okay.
Red flick
flick
flag
flag.
and the razor.
So let's go
reflex.
again. So I will continue. I will spend one to Rift Bind from my banished zone. So this is 3 plus 1 from Out of War, and I did play the Seeds of Agony earlier, so it's coming in for 5.
Oh, that's
You go
coming
for
in for
5
5
combo.
damage, and
Very well.
he
I will
uses
arsenal
up
my last
all
card.
5
I'll take
cards.
1 Blood Depth and go to you.
Ooh, take one blood
So
that
you're at
go down
50.
to 7.
Yep, and actually with this, the
Okay.
chain
How
play is
many cards
actually
do you...
at the
Oh, no,
certain
sorry.
advantage.
You're at 7, right?
Correct, I'm at 7.
How many cards do you have left in deck? I will just draw from my thing.
Still quite a bit.
Okay, that's
14.
still fine.
So
Okay, it's your
14
turn.
cards, which means that it's probably around the 2
Cool. Oh, okay,
turns.
you just drop, right? Soul Shackle 5.
So Shackle 5.
2,
This is gonna be
3,
big.
4.
Oh!
Bounding Demigod yellow, Ghostly Visit red.
Ouch! 3 not very
Okay.
usable cards, despite a 5 Shackle.
Let
He
me
needed,
think
he
here.
needed,
I
I feel he
will
needed like minimum 3.
pitch 3.
Well,
I'll
having
play Out
3,
of
he
War
could
from
probably...
Arsenal.
Okay.
that could
I will
spell
banish attack
differently
action
for this
and
deck.
Oh!
let me think here. I'll banish an attack action and give my attacks +1/+1.
Okay.
+1,
Okay.
and what's the other
Yep, I
mode?
will banish.
What's he gonna banish?
What's
Unhold,
correct?
right?
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Yep.
Even banishing.
So we're just gonna need a moment here.
Yeah. If his deck
So
runs
yellow
Mystic
bounding is
Sacrifice,
base 2.
I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't
Sorry
throw
again?
it out.
A yellow bounding damage is base 2. I'll just actual public 5. I don't...
Yellow bounding is base 2. I'm just thinking what card to banish here. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'll banish Bounding Demigod right here to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I expected from
Yep.
the
Nice,
Ara player.
nice, really nice. He's gonna need a few more attacks. I hope he has a Shadow of Ursa in there.
Okay, do
To
not.
go wider.
I think even
Go
with the Shadow
again.
also, you
Yeah,
cannot
you have
use
4 cards in
that
hand.
many
I
blood
will
deck cards from your
3 back to
Banish.
start
seven.
off
Yeah.
by.
yeah. So it's really hard.
Mm.
I think.
Squeezing a 10 dam.
I will
10
play
health
Yep.
Shadow
I think
Puppetry from hand,
not only
Oh,
10 health.
wow, nice.
and then I'll play a yellow Bounding Demigod. So this is currently 2 plus 1 from Bounding Demigod,
3.
from 1 from Out of War, 1
Four.
from Shadow Puppetry, coming in for 5.
Yep.
5 physical.
With Go again.
Really
go
nice go again. That was a very important Shadow Puppetry right there. Really important Shadow Puppetry.
Have 2 in hand.
5 hit.
Bounding goes with
Yep.
chain and moves. How much? It's
Hit.
2 resource for one. That's fine.
So resource
Well,
holding.
also
Shadow
at
Puppetry is free,
this
Bounding Demigod is free.
juncture,
Oh, Demigon's free.
getting
Ah,
hit
yeah.
by the Shadow Revelry
So
might
let's say you can
be slightly
banish
dangerous because he may
I don't
reveal
think
Seeds of
War
Agony that he has
for
put
I don't
down
know.
3
few turns
and take
before.
it.
Oh, he's
Taking
gambling
2.
for the
I'll
block.
trigger Shadow Puppetry's ability. So I deal damage. I can see the top card of my deck. Let me think about this. Yep, I'll banish it. It's a
Oh,
Shadow
it's a
Versa.
Shadow Versa. That's additional 3 damage.
Yep.
Not the
So
card he wanted to
let's go.
see.
Bounding Demigod has go again, so I'll continue.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I will play the Shadow of Ursa, banishing a Seeds of Agony from hand to give it go again, coming in for 3.
Oh.
Yes, that's the turn that he is looking for.
Wow, that's not the card you want to see from
Yeah,
a
guys
banished card,
contacting
man.
me.
Or at least not this turn.
Not this turn.
It's
was
the
a
Armory
savage.
guys contacting you.
Wow. Three.
Yeah, sadly I cannot play it.
Attack Shadow of Ursa from Art of War.
Coming
So
for
high
2 and
value.
Banish Seeds of Agony.
High value, high value.
And this is such a wildly wide turn.
Yep,
You still have
Hesbert
2 in
is
hand.
guessing it's gonna be a wild
And
wide
plethora
turn.
of cards to
He
play.
still hasn't Soul Shackle yet.
So difficulty, difficult.
Oh dear. Oh dear, this is gonna be
Well, it
big.
might be risking if I will take 2.
I feel
Sorry
like
again?
if I was
I
Hesbert,
will
I had
take
the
2
same
from
concept too.
Shadow Person.
We'll take
Because
3.
it's so you're taking 3.
Oh shit! Oh no! If it's for 3, oh yes, wait. May I change that?
Oh,
I thought it was for 3.
Yep.
I will bog him for 3.
He
Sorry, I can't see what card you're talking with.
Torrent
Torrent
Temple.
Temple. Okay.
Cool.
he
Okay.
blocked.
Let's go again. So I will continue.
Okay,
Yeah.
not bad, not bad. We're still
I
in the
will
game.
play the Yellow Seeds of Agony,
Yep. It has no go again yet.
and then I will.
Don't make a mistake here, Marco.
I think
Because he played the seeds and he has no go again for the next card because the go again came for Shadows
Yep.
Alazar.
Do you
You
remember
have two
what
cards
was
in
the
hand, right?
banish? One's bounding demigod. Is there a rift bind in there?
I think it's a rebind in there.
Yep.
I
If
will
it is a rift
use.
bind,
Let's see
it
here.
would really
So
be a
Shackle.
good.
So Shackle.
I'll use
is-
Chain's ability here of the 6.
Okay. Alright. Good
Okay.
call.
And
To give.
I'll spend 2 to swing with Nebula Blade for 4.
Ooh.
That's a
This
This
is
very
4
good
would go
call.
again, and it's creates a moon chance.
4 damage. Go again. One
Forcing
card
the
that he
rune
could
chant.
play. Painful 4. Gonna hit. Get possibly a rune chant for
rune chant, yeah.
free. Effectively dealing 2 damage.
Yep. And for now, I think the Ira play is just thinking, could he
Very
survive 2
good.
turns?
I will go for
He'll go
3.
for 3 and takes
Okay,
1,
so-
having a rune chant.
So you take.
Yeah, one
It'll be-
arcane and 1 physical.
No, the arcane doesn't trigger here.
Oh,
The
sorry,
Season
can I
Agony
take 1?
action. Yep, you only take 1. So you're down to 7. Nebula Blade creates a rune chant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 arcane coming in, 1 from the Seeds of Agony, 1 from the new rune chant that he created. He took 1 damage.
Okay, then now I will pitch 3. I'll use Grasp of the Arknight's ability to create a rune chant. It will
So that'll
cost
be
me 3 because I have rune chant here, so create
So no
second rune chant.
preach, no preach left.
And then I will play Bounding Demigod coming in for 5 and
with
2 rune
2
chant.
rune chant.
And the Seeds of Agony. So it's 3
rune
arcane,
chant,
5 physical.
5 physical. A nice big
Yeah, I will
wide
go
damage,
for
man, this turn.
3, and I will take 5
So
total,
you-
right?
Yeah,
Yep,
so you
so
take 3
go for
arcane down
3,
to
take
4. Coming in for
5.
5, you block 3, so you take another 2. So you're at 2. Correct.
2 to 7. This
Yep, I will arsenal my last card. I will take 2 blood
take
tap,
2
and
blood
it's your
tap,
go.
2 to 5. This was
I will
a
just drop one
crazy
casting here.
end for
Sure.
Marco.
Let me. I want to do it this way. Wait, this. Yeah, correct. I'll do it this way. Okay. I'll draw 4.
4. Not much cards in hand.
So you draw and pass. Okay. I'll banish whatever left. Yeah. So I got a seeds, bounding demigod yellow.
Oh.
2 seats and 2 attack.
Okay, let me think here.
This is gonna be.
Can I just see your banish on graveyard now?
This is Marco's
So
final
at this
chance
stage we're-
to break 2 damage.
Wonder
And with 4
Ten?
full cards in hand.
and the graveyard. Was that
Okay.
the red meat and meat on top, or was it the blue
Which
one?
one? There's a red one.
Okay,
That-
and the two red ones, and now the graveyard.
Yep, sure.
Let's see if I can even survive this turn.
Well, are you looking for
Let's
something
try to
specific, or do I just
see
riff through?
if he can survive?
I'll just go through.
Okay.
I can. Okay, yeah, go on.
We good? Okay,
He's,
good.
he's thinking how much
Um,
Arcane's gonna generate from this.
Well, I
One
don't think
arsenal,
I'm good,
5 cards.
but I doubt you'll have
One
sympathy.
arsenal, 4 in hand. Big turn for
let's see here.
Marco. Needs to be
You
good.
have 4 cards in hand.
Needs to
I
be
will play both
wide.
Seeds of Agony here.
Okay.
Okay.
Kicking it
Okay.
off.
I will.
2 Arcane trying to pressure him.
Yeah, I guess
forcing
doesn't
him
matter here.
to
I'll use Chain's ability to go up to 7.
which is not gonna
I
get
will
him.
pitch 3 and play Vexing Malice Blue with go again.
Oh, that's
So,
a lot
coming in
of
for-
damage
and-
this turn.
3 arcane,
This does not.
and 4 arcane.
This has 1 arcane, 2 arcane, and 1 physical. 2 physical.
Yep.
Eh?
Really
No, 2
hopes
arcane,
that
1
he
physical.
has a
Yes.
blue peach
2
in hand.
Arcane, 3 Arcane, 1 Physical.
Yep, and he'll
Pitch slowly
definitely
try
need
to walk
one
2 out of
from
3
the
arcane.
Vaccine
Sure.
Malice, so that's down to precarious
He'll
1
take
life.
He'll take
Physical,
the
I will
physical.
walk with the left out.
Okay, he's gonna block
Okay.
the physical. He's
So
down to 2
these
cards.
are
No,
resolved.
but he's down to
Let's put them
1 life
aside. This
from
one has not
the
resolved yet.
arcane
Um,
damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
so I'll
Yeah,
spend
yeah,
1
so
and
he
play
can
another
only
blue
block
Vexing
for
Malice for
2.
2 arcane, 1 physical.
Oh, that's game.
GG.
Yep.
GG.
No way for him to actually block the 2 arcane damage.
Sadly, I saw too many defense reactions early, and that does not really allow me to.
Yep.
Yeah,
Too
I saw
many defense
just
reactions.
non-stop reactions, just played for scenes in the
It
below.
allows me to preserve high life, but I don't get to put in any proper, so it's fine.
Yeah, man. That
Yeah.
last turn was Marco's
Well, man,
big,
good luck in the finals. and
big turn,
congratulations.
man.
Thanks,
Like,
man.
well, that was a really good match. Like,
Yourself, my friend.
in essence, that was a really good match
Yeah.
between Marco and Hetzford. You
can still
truly
make
can
it
see
for
what
the-
Chain can
for
do
your
in
upgrade.
the right turn,
Round two.
in
Yep.
the right draw.
That's how Chain usually takes its
And
match.
I mean, if I was Hetzford, I would make the same choice. I would have let him draw so that I can continue to burn his deck and hopefully burn away one of the non-blood deck cards.
To be honest, not really. As in, as an Ira player, you should always keep on the offensive so that they wouldn't be able to actually deal more damage to you.
By the way,
Yep.
one
So
last
if
question.
as much as possible, it's always good to actually try to attack in for more, so that they are low on life and low on cards, so that the blood that slowly chips them away. Yep.
So
If let's say,
base-
for example, a chain doesn't have any cards in hand,
Yeah.
the blood that would actually just takes damage from. He actually takes damage from the blemish zone.
And eventually die.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Okay, well. So do we have one more game?
We do have one more game.
That's the
In the
finals, right, I guess?
meantime, probably we'll have an intermission. Shall we?
Oh, do we have an intermission? We could. Yeah, we could. Let me look for my intermission screen. I'm not sure if I put it here. I think I did. Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. We have our intermission screen going. And maybe you can give me a time. Do you think we got 5 minutes?
We probably have 5 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes. At
Okay.
least 2 to 3 minutes to actually.
And then we'll be right back.
Yep, we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see if they actually start their matches.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Or
This
they
is
maybe
pretty much the
haven't-
finals already.
Yep, it is the finals.
How are we doing this?
It's me and you, my friend.
Oh my god, Gerald. Hey, you win so many skirmishes already, not enough? Still want to come back
Where
for
got
another
win?
one?
Where got
Hey,
win many?
I see
Uh,
Echo, BGCG, I see your name in first place a lot. Not bad.
I see you at table. You want to discuss or you want to just play?
Yeah, okay to discuss.
Okay, then go to the table 40.
Then that's good.
Okay.
Now I see violet, I can feel silence. In the dark, so that I see when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
Okay, welcome back everybody to Fyendal Hobby, and of course today is the Skirmish, and of course your organizer is Dennis. And Dennis, so how was the whole day you had today?
Well, I think it's very smooth. We do have actually a total of 84 players in this event, so we are actually running 7 round suites, and each round is probably around 40 minutes as compared to the ones overseas. It's compared to them, it's fairly smooth. Yep.
Not bad. We started at 2, I think roughly about almost 7 o'clock. We finished all 7 rounds.
Yep.
That was quite tiring already for most people to play 7 games.
Yeah.
But so far, okay, you know, how many people were not locals? Do you have any idea?
I do have a list, and we do have a combination of some friends from Hong Kong, from the Europe region, and we do have a few from the US region, but mostly from the Europe region. Yep. Whereby
okay.
the time zone is actually nice for them, whereby they start in the morning and end probably in the mid-afternoon.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think I'm really happy that we had a really good time watching some of the games. They're really close. Some of them have been really, really nice to watch. I think the last match was really good between both players. Headsvert and Marco. I think Marco was really close to getting outplayed on a few turns. I think Gana bait out the Huss was very painful.
Yeah.
Accidentally passing on a possible Snapdragon turn was quite painful too. He took additional damage, but that follow-up turn, you know,
It's still good, with the scalers doing.
And he didn't get to banish any of his key cards like Out of War.
Yeah.
Not many Shadow Puppetries were burned. So playing both Shadow Puppetry, both Out of War, gives you a huge advantage in 2 turns. So I think so far has been really cool, and I think both decks are almost good to go. So let's get into game and cut the music.
Hit over there. After this skirmish, we'll probably, as in the whole, will probably focus more on Classic Constructed, the main event for the card game.
And it's important that I think Fyendal Hobby / Agora Hobby is also gonna open the stores really soon for
yes, we do.
CC.
So for this month of July, we'll be hosting in-person Classic Constructed on Mondays and Thursdays, 4 players, and online we'll probably hold a combination of a Blitz and Classic Constructed. Yep, so now we'll be jumping into DR's
because
match.
I am muted, but I'm gonna unmute.
I will drop one.
Sure.
Here we go.
I will draw back as well.
Right.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
that was the first turn.
Unique.
No damage dealt, I guess.
Nope, no damage dealt. There is some damage dealt. I think Gerald's at 18.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, so he gave Marco the
Cool.
first turn.
Cool.
Yep, I'll go one.
Alright, so take 1. So Marco takes
I'll play a
19.
Nourishing.
Yep. Ooh.
The
And
7
that's a
dominate.
dominated Nourishing Emptiness, and he'll probably block with a Carrion Heart.
Fuck my life. Okay, thinking.
And
Didn't
Wow,
swear
that was
on
a good
stream.
turn one. That was a
Mute
good
us.
turn one, man.
Block.
Yeah, it's actually a bad the combination of blocking. Yeah.
This doesn't have go again, right?
If you block with
I will
one
block
card plus 2 armor, it's still bad. If you
Skull
block
Cap and
with your
Carrion,
skull
block
cap,
it.
it's still
Okay,
bad.
that's for
I
Yeah,
7.
you're wasting one additional armor.
Okay.
Nourishing. So Shackle 1.
So Shackle for
Out of war.
Oh!
Mm.
Wow, ouch. 1 out of 4, bye-bye. Cheryl's very happy about that.
Okay.
Karen Haas and out of war, gone. Ayo, 笑了.
I think it's still okay for Marco. He still has
Gains
ways to
ability here.
draw back. Yep, although out of
Pitch
4 is
3.
good.
Play Ghostly
It really
Visit.
depends on
So
what other
coming in
cards
for 1
he
arcane,
has.
4 physical.
Okay, not bad. It's a good amount of damage coming in. 1 arcane, 4 physical. Played Ghostly
No on-hit
Visit
effect, right?
from
Nope.
Arsenal.
Yep, and it has a go again.
Take 1 arcane down to 19.
Down to
It's
19.
down to 19.
Okay, so it
Oh,
looks like
sorry,
it's
yeah,
19
it's
even,
19
so we
even,
got
yeah.
the scores
Oh, with
correct.
a nourishing for 3, take 1.
Oh, both nourishing back to back. Okay. Oh,
Well, he doesn't get any bonus from nourishing, so
Might as well just use it.
yeah.
sorry, use the pool again. Let me think.
Okay, what's the follow-up coming from Marco's chain deck?
So what would be good? I mean, if it's a mediocre,
I will spend
And
2 create a
he'll
Runchan
probably
with
create
grass.
Runchan, yep. And
I will
some
pitch 1 to play
normal small
Unhaloed right from hand. Coming in for 1 and 4.
oh,
1 and 4.
and if you do notice, there's nothing in his graveyard, so it's actually not very worthy attack.
Oh, no
but
more go again, right?
Nope, no go
he
again.
has to take some cards off from the IRA player.
Yep, he
Yep.
needs to, man.
Oh, and if you do notice, Gerald's
Yeah,
playing
block
with
3.
Skull Cap.
Sorry, take the 1 arcane first.
Gerald's
Yeah,
playing with
yeah,
Arcane
then
and Skull
block
Cap
3, take
instead
1 more,
of
so
Mass
I'm
of
down to
Momentum.
16.
Ooh,
Okay,
he wants
cool.
to,
Yeah,
wants to
I'll
survive.
Arsenal. I'll take 1. You go.
I'm not sure which
you are
player is
at
the Typhoon
18,
coming
right?
from, but I guess it's Gerald.
ahead.
He's probably got a nice
Tunic
fan
too.
nearby.
Pitch, find the Kodachi.
Push 5
Yep.
center,
Kodachi
Kodachi
for
for 1.
1. That's the
Center,
usual
Kodachi.
practice.
1 card in hand. Okay. Yep, I'll take 1.
Take 1,
I'll play a
19.
CNC from us.
Oh,
7,
that's
17.
CNC.
CNC
That's-
for 7.
And now with Haas out of the place, it's
Okay,
actually
so anything
really
okay.
bad for
Yep.
the chain player.
No defense reaction.
I'll block 5 and grass 7.
Ooh, he used the
So,
Summer Shock
there's
Shadow
2 cards in and
And
Okay.
grass of the armor.
what are the 2 cards you use?
Shadow
Puppetry?
me and Greed.
Okay.
Oh,
Shadow
and he used
Shadow
up
Arsenal
his
plus.
Shadow Puppetry,
Yeah.
which is really important in this matchup.
So Shackle 2.
Shackle for 1.
Unhalo right
Oh,
CNC.
and
So
removing a
Unhalo Rise,
CNC. Oh,
Ow.
that's all the huge attacks.
Okay, not bad. I mean,
Walawi.
I think Marco's really losing a lot of good
Tempo.
good tempo, and also key cards that are not supposed to be banished.
Yep. I mean, these are the
Thinking.
damage, the heavy damage like CNC, and the Shadow Puppetry that gives it go game, which is very, very important
Especially
in the long.
CNC, I think. It really blocks out the flick flags, the fate for scenes, whatever
Yep,
kind
other
of
sing
reaction.
belows, yeah.
Yeah, so those are going to go through
I'll
and
chain
hurt,
up.
hurt any setup for the big turn. Like
Chain
every
is at
time
3 now, right?
He strikes
Yeah.
in the arsenals and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But usually, I mean, as IRA player, I think I would usually just
Let me think.
put in
Yep.
defense fractions or Sigil of Solace. Yep, so that I could cheat opponents Command and Conquer out. That would be the best way, yeah, to cheat that out.
Yeah. I'll pitch 2, use grass, play a Runchan, and I pass.
Okay.
I'll take 2 that to 16.
So that's a
Yeah.
Take blood
fairly
depth.
weak turn
Okay, go
from
ahead.
Marco.
Take 2 blood
And
depths
I
or
will
more.
take my tunic to 3.
Very good. Carry on.
So hopefully our scores are
Hmm.
correct, 15 to 16. That's quite nice. Okay, that looks correct.
Yeah, it looks like it is 15-16.
Alright,
Yep, so hopefully Gerald has a
pitch
weak hand so
overwhelming
that
dust wave,
Marco
Kodachi
could
for
actually
1.
turn back.
Yeah,
If not,
I will take 1.
at the
I'll
present,
reset.
Marco is at
Okay,
the
so 3
losing
more.
Plus 3.
at a
So
weaker
11.
position.
11.
11.
So,
Kodachi for 2.
Yep, so that's how a IRA player should be playing. If possible, always push for additional damage. Yep, as you can see,
Still a
he's
full
just
hand
pushing
Lemma,
additional
yeah.
3 damage with Razor without any blocks or anything.
How many cards left? 2 ah?
2.
Okay.
And
No
with
resource
this
here, 1 on
Arcanite
building.
Skull Cap
Yeah,
build,
and-
he doesn't have any slots to put in any
I'll take
Zephyr
2 ah.
Needles, which is also
Okay,
a key
down
card
to
in
9.
in this matchup.
I will pitch a red flick flag and use the tunic resource for flank kick for 7.
7 flying kick.
Oh, flank kick is only 2 cost. Walao,
That's
Flying
cost.
kick.
Okay.
Yep, and that's coming in for 7.
Wow, this will push Marco down to 7. He take blood depth, he die. He take
Now
damage,
he'll
he
probably
die.
block for 2 cards. At this rate, he has to give up some of his attacks just to survive.
He
Yep.
gonna chip little bit, he die.
Yep.
He soul shackle more cards in the in the manager also die.
Thinking big, yeah.
And that's the
Yep,
beauty
yep.
of the game, actually.
So he's got not much to block with. Snapdragon's not gonna give you anything. Grass or the Arknight's got 1. Whatever the helm is, I think it's Arcanite, right?
7,
Yep,
right?
it is Arcanite Skull Cap.
I will block.
Yep. So it could block for additional 1.
I block 3, yeah.
3.
Okay, take
Oh,
4,
so that's
down to
taking
5.
additional 4,
Yeah.
down to 5.
Okay. I will end my turn.
I'm not too sure
Okay.
what kind of
Big gamble.
really
Soul Shackle
big
3.
hand that Marco
1,
has.
2, 3. Shadow Versal.
It's not too
Okay.
bad.
What's the other
not
one?
Too bad.
Razor
Plunder.
and... Okay, sure.
Yeah, 1 Razor, 1 Plunder gone. Not too bad. But the Shadow Ursa is gonna make a big difference here.
Yeah, it's on rough only.
I'm
I will
expecting it out of war.
pitch 3 out of war.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He confirmed set up for that.
I will-
Yeah, that makes sense.
Banish
for the
attack,
other war.
banish attack action, draw 2 cards, and I will
Plus
plus 1 plus 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I'll banish. E-strike.
Banish each strike.
To draw 2 cards, that's fine, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, because he only has 3 cards in hand,
Oh,
so
but
he'll
E-strike.
rather draw the E-strike later on.
Aiyo.
Yeah, so they
Okay,
can
now
use
it's just-
E-strike for 5, go
I have 1
again.
worry. Okay,
Oh, tiring, yeah.
Well, he has 2 attacks in his banish zone, so it's not too bad, not too bad. Yeah.
The hope is that he had a good draw for 2.
Plus
He
1,
needs the
plus
maximum
1, okay.
output in order to put Gerald, the Ara player, on the back foot.
I'll
So
use
at
change
such a
very good
healthy
call.
life of 16, it's actually not as easy as
I'll play
what
a Shadow
you all
Versal.
think.
So 1 arcane, 3 physical.
Okay, no banishing, just normal soul shackle,
Yep.
Shadow Ursa 3 plus 1 arcane. Okay, okay. Good start, you know. Still got Snapdragon, still got
How many
other
cards in hand? 2.
3.
3 cards in hand. Okay.
Because he dropped 2, he had 1.
Take 1 arcane down to 15.
Okay,
Block 3 with a torrent.
Can.
okay. No damn, no
Go
physical
again,
gone
lah.
through. So got go again from the soul shackle.
You already chain right this round?
Yes, I chain for the Shadow.
So
Sure.
he might
I'll spend
probably
2, use Grass Bear Runchan,
Lu.
Okay.
and I'll pitch 2 to play CNC.
Ooh.
So 7, 1 arcane, 7 physical.
That's unexpected. I think. I mean, if I were him, I would have expected Runchan plus the Unhallowed Barrier, but
Wow,
the
that was-
second CNC from the hand.
Good surprise. I like it. I like the play. Strong, scary. Cannot do anything with defense reaction.
Yep. And the earlier turn,
Give you
he
my
doesn't have
skills, my Arcanite for 1,
Sorry,
then...
Runchan you take 1, is it?
Yeah, take 1.
Okay,
14.
14.
Yeah,
Sorry.
then 1 life for life, 1 torrent, so 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Oh yeah,
7.
correct. Good. Okay. Can. I will just Arsenal and I'll take 2 blood depth and
Yep.
you'll go low.
And if you
Down
do
to
see,
3.
Gerald is
Yeah, down
actually
to
forsaking his
Yep.
scalers
Uh,
for the Narun boots.
This one on 1. I
Yep,
will
so he's
Sigil
choosing
with
a
my
more
last... sorry, I
defensive
will...
build
Yeah, Sigil
against
first
the
Then
Yeah,
up
chain
to
player.
17, then I take up my Tunic Pass.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Don't think it will make a difference anymore. So go ahead. Yeah.
I'm at 17, right?
Yeah, you're at 17.
Yep,
So
it's
check
17-3.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
Bounting
3
Demigod
cards.
red, Seeds of Agony yellow, Rift Bind
Ow.
red. Okay.
Which is not the
Fat
best
blood.
situation for him. He has
the-
too many cards in his banish zone that has blood dead.
Wow, Carrion Husk burned down to 2. The rest he needs to use all. of
Honestly,
it.
don't think it'll make too much of a difference here. I will Seeds yellow first.
Unless he has some Shadow Puppetry or another
Chain ability, go to
Art of
5.
War.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
give
play
a very
a
wide
Soul
attack.
Reaping from Arsenal, banishing a Seeds of Agony to give
Might
me one
be
resource,
the
and
turning point. Might be
let's
the
go
turning
again. So
point.
6, we go again.
6 damage, go again with 1 arcane damage shooting in. Ooh,
Well, I
this
think
is
for
your
Gerald, he might,
graveyard
or he
again?
will probably
Sure.
I mean, what's
pitch
sorry,
a
not
blue
graveyard, the
if it's
banish
coming
zone.
in
Wait,
any
The
arcane
in
damage.
front, the in front. It's a
Bounding
What's that?
Demigod red, Rift Bind red, Unhallowed Right red, and Seeds of Agony yellow.
oh, 天啊, all the red, but he needs quite a bit of cards to pitch. Because each of those cards that he mentioned, except
Now
for
it's
Bounding
6, right?
Demigod, needs 1.
Yeah, 6, go again.
He needs 2 resources, which I think he can squeeze out from
I
somewhere.
mean, definitely he can squeeze out from his hand. Yep. So for a chain player, for average turns, he would be keeping 2 cards to actually pitch any cards for the cards that's banished from due to the soul shackle.
6, 6 plus 1 arcane. Pitch, you Logi, 1 card.
But
No blocks.
I think
any
pitching
attack
would
reaction.
still be the
Oh, go
correct.
ahead.
I will
way.
take the. There's one arcane, right? Or no arcane yet, right?
No,
No
at
arcane,
the
no arcane.
present there's no
I'll
arcane
play
yet,
a
yeah.
yellow flag from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Take 3 down to 14.
Very good.
Oh,
I'll carry on.
It's still a very good hand
flick flag,
that
what
Gerald
color?
I'll play the other
Oh, it's a
seeds
flick flag yellow.
of
Okay,
Agony,
so
and then
14.
I'll spend 1 to play Unhallowed Right. So this is 2
So it's
arcane
coming
for.
for 2 arcane and 4
2
damage.
arcane, 4 physical, right?
Yeah, when I play the Unhallowed Rights,
Yeah, you can put a card. Okay.
I'll put the Seeds of Agony lah. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 arcane, 4 physical.
Yeah, next time, I think when you play overseas, better to close the chain first.
Oh, the chain automatically closes the moment I play the seeds actually. So these 2 are gone.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I don't care. I just saying like
No,
maybe some
I
people
agree.
will be in.
No, I
Yeah.
agree. I know they,
Yeah.
Interesting
yeah.
exchange of
Again, I hope
good
they-
information
that's
for anybody who's watching the
Two
stream.
arcane.
2
So
arcane,
one
4
it'd be good
I
to
had 2
inform
seeds. I
your
had 2 yellow
overseas,
seeds, 1 in
Yeah,
the graveyard, 1
sure,
at the bottom. Yeah.
inform your opponents that you're closing the
This
combat
one
chain.
has no go again at the moment.
Restart the combat
Correct.
chain again.
And
Okay.
to put the cards in the
2 cards in
graveyard,
hand,
if
right?
not,
3 cards
they
in
may
hand.
treat that
Oh, 3 cards in
to
hand.
not
Okay.
put them in graveyard, and they will not
Yeah.
allow you to put it back in your deck.
I'll take the 2 arcane down to 12.
Sure. Very good.
Okay.
Carry on.
Then I will block with a combo card for 5.
Okay,
Can.
he clears
I will
right
save Dragon.
Full
Sure.
physical
Yep.
blocks.
Yeah.
And he'll probably follow up with a Rift Bind, and he's thinking whether to make any rune chance or not.
I would say he needs to
I will go again. So pitch 2, use Rune Chan, and then I will
Rift
play
Bind.
Bounding Demigod. No? So it's coming for 1 arcane, 4 physical.
That is strange.
2 cards in hand.
Strange.
Yes, 2 cards in hand.
Okay, so he has 2 cards in
This
hand,
is-
so
this
it
is
could be
gone.
a Razor
Yeah.
Reflex.
Oh, this is gone.
How many physical now? Again?
4. Red Bounding Demigod.
4 physical.
Then the Rune Chan for 1 arcane.
Can you check how many razor is up?
Yep, so that's why he's
Okay,
asking for
so I got 1 in my Vanish zone.
Razor. So
In graveyard I have.
none.
Don't
I
have in
think.
graveyard.
Yep, so he
Don't have in
probably
graveyard.
has
Okay,
a
I will.
Razor Reflex in hand, but that's something that you cannot avoid.
Oh, it's 4, right? I'll
So
take the
it's
1
more
arcane
of
first.
how
11.
do you
11.
not take
Yeah, I will
that
block
much
with,
damage from
I
the
block
next
3
attack.
with a rushing river.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to reactions. I
Razor Reflex.
pass.
Oh,
I will pass back.
Can take 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Down to 10.
Yeah. I will Arsenal 1 and pass to you.
Oh,
And I'll
it's a
take
very
Yeah. I'll
Down
take
to 1.
unexpected
Yep.
turn.
Draw.
Okay.
So at 1 life, he's
I
at the
will-
mercy of the
Okay.
Kodachis.
Take Tunic to 2.
But
Play a Sigil from hand.
Walao eh.
I don't think he has any blue cards.
13 Arsenal pass.
Okay, Ken.
one
I think
more
you're giving me the
chance.
respect I deserve.
One
Sigil
more chance
pass.
for
Okay, draw.
Marco.
I mean, if you don't finish me this turn, you are dead. So
I know lah. I know. Shadows. Yeah.
Yep. So Marco has his last turn.
I don't foresee that happening, so
Pass
don't worry.
in his vanish
Okay.
zone.
I will play the blue seeds.
Blue seats. So
Okay.
0.
You need to. I need you to draw like super badly. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so this looks like it's gonna be the final
It's definitely the
turn.
final turn.
And
What's behind the Shadow Ursa? With bind, right?
Fine rate. It's the one from last turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sure.
if I were him, I
I
would
will
have
play-
used Rift Bind the previous turn.
I'll
because it
play
would
the
have given
Shadow of
additional 2
Ursa, banishing a
damage.
Bounding Demigod to give it go again. So this is 1 arcane, 2 physical.
1 arcane, 2 physical.
1 arcane.
I
Yeah, I
Honestly
will just do
speaking,
whatever the hell
I
I
don't
can.
foresee
Yeah,
the
let's see
13
how
health
it goes.
going away.
One
Yep, because 13 health and
Physical.
there's still Tunic that can block for 1.
Yeah, but still
That's 14
kudos to
health.
both players.
Take
You
the
know,
one
I
arcane
think
down to 12.
it might change, who
Block
knows?
with
But I think
Soul
Marco's
Beast, right?
kind of like
Okay, can.
Ming already.
So let's go again.
Yep,
Let me
definitely.
continue.
And for them to
Yeah.
play through it is really helpful for people who want to learn to play
Learn
chain
how to play
or
chain, yep.
Ira. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Especially for Ira against Chain. Usually, as in the matchup, it's not that great for Iras.
I will
I think Chain often has the
I'll
advantage
play-
over the Iras.
Seeds of Agony, Shadow Puppetry.
Oh.
Then I'll pitch 3 to play
And that is the
Riftbind.
reason.
So this is coming in for
Yeah.
there's
Why he's-
three non-attack, so it's +3. Then Shadow gives +1, so 7 with go again.
7 go again.
7 we go again, right?
Yeah, 7 go again.
So he
Block for
probably-
3, reaction, red fix deck 7.
That's full
Yep,
block.
sure. Or 1 arcane from the seed, sorry.
I'll take
Yes.
the arcane 11.
Yep.
11.
11, okay.
11 damage.
I will use Chain's ability, go up to 6. Then I will play Bounding Demigod for
Okay.
4.
Yeah, block with a
Mel's
combo card.
demise
Sure.
Combo
for
card,
Marco.
nothing.
I will spend 2 Swing Nebula Blade for 4.
Yeah, sing below.
Sing
Wow,
below.
like that was all the block. Okay lah, can. I
That's
lose,
full block.
Good job.
Yeah, good game.
Alright, and
Alright.
final
Yeah, wow,
winner
not,
would
not
be
even close.
Jero.
Closer one-sided kena whack.
That,
No, it's just I turtle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't discount in essence lah. I mean, to be fair, there was it was a really good run coming out from Marco. He had compared to the last turn, this turn was a bit more savage when it came to the banish, and didn't really
with
get
the-
cards he needed.
Yep, and with the actually I think this as what you mentioned, the last turn actually was more savage because of the Shadow Puppetry. Yep.
So anyway, thank you so much for watching the stream. So Dennis, how do you feel about today's event?
I think was really good. Yep, with people from all over the world playing this event.
On top of it, you ran it alone,
Yes, I did run it alone.
and then you cast also,
Yes.
and then now you also need to wrap it up. Then you do lucky draw yourself also.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. I think the reason why I'm used to it is because I do have prior experience as a MTG Magic the Gathering judge, so I know that logistics is actually very important, and the turnover time for each round should be as short as possible.
Agree.
Yep. All this experience from previous events did give a boost for this. I mean, for me running this event as just one person.
Okay, so my name's Mo. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget drop some feedback to Dennis. How do you think that we could do
it
better?
better,
You
yeah.
know, and then always don't forget we had a ton of lucky draw prizes, and Dennis will post the results of all the lucky draw onto the Fyendal Discord. And all the results of the winners
Yep.
later
So-
next few days.
Actually, all the results of the winners can be found on the Skirmish information under the tournament chat under FAB Singapore chat.
Exactly.
channel, yeah.
So you just go on to there, you see all your results, and actually he's been very diligent in getting it. So all in all, thank you so much for watching the stream.
Yep,
Don't forget.
thank you so much.
Oh yes, you wanted to say
No,
something?
actually, thank you so much for watching the stream.
Yeah, I think on my end, really happy for you guys to don't forget, we're going to be having a stream, a box break very shortly. So if you guys want to go and check it out, we would, because, I mean, we didn't want to have 2 streams going on, then everybody's going to get confused. So big shout out, thank you so much. There are more skirmishes in the future, and also don't forget to come and support the CC. If you have friends that want to play F&B, the shop is also going to do a few beginner sessions.
Yep, we are
people.
going to do it next week, Friday. We still have 2 slots available.
Exactly. So it'd be good if you guys can join up and let your friends know so that you can pick up a free starter deck. And if you're looking for cards, you can also pop by to the website. What's the website again?
www.fyendalhobby.com.
Yeah, if you're looking for singles, you can pop out there. And of course, thank you so much. See you guys for watching the stream. And
Bye.
bye.